Welcome to the Dungeon House, where a bunch of regular people with regular jobs gather to play Dungeons and Dragons. We aren't professionals, so if you hear food ASMR or a baby in the back, just understand it's normal. This show is recommended for those 13 and up. The music you'll hear is brought to you by William Heaton and various other artists. We're glad that you're here to share in the fun and laughter, as well as the challenges along the way. So come on into our home, take a seat on the couch, and enjoy the Dungeon House.
Back in Minnesota or wherever he was, and so I just
Just
I don't know. I'm really nervous
it would
about all that.
vibe with the way that you like playing and stuff like that, because it's especially like it's kind of hard if they're not a member of the church. You're not sure if exactly where they're going to be with how they want to play it.
Professional DM.
And a
Right.
professional DM, so they might be pretty stickler.
Yeah. Well, I don't know, because he offered to help, and I'm thinking all the vibes I'm getting from him are like supportive, but still, right? This is like my first homebrew. This is my first thing that I'm running, like a longer form campaign with people who are not teenagers.
Yeah. How many?
So, anyways, so there will be 5 players, including me. There's 6 of us. So not a huge group, but enough that I'm gonna have to do some juggling. But most of them haven't played in more than like 1 or 2 campaigns before, and so he'll have to be patient with all of us or leave. Right? That's the that's the trade-off. So, but I've been very explicit with I'm happy for help with the rules, but my say is final. Like that's just going to be what it is. So I set a lot of boundaries for what's appropriate in the campaign. So hopefully that will help us to mesh well. I don't know.
I think that sounds. Yeah, with 5 players,
and
I think that'll be okay.
Yeah, I also set it up to where they start at the school, and if we don't mesh, we can just end it there. And then there's a time jump, and then there's like a smaller campaign. And then if I get tired after that, then I can just end it there. But there is also a possibility for a much larger, longer campaign. So I intentionally sectioned it out so I could stop at those 3 points. So hopefully that is good.
Yourself ways out. You got exits. It's important.
Yes.
Nice.
So we'll see what happens.
McKay, you're here finally.
Sorry.
Oh, he finally wants to talk to us. He finally wants.
Hey, I can't see your face. For all I know, you're not even here.
You're right. I'm not.
See,
You're talking to a recording.
I knew it.
This is the AI version. We just put chat with David's voice in here.
Exactly.
Dang, guys. Well, are we ready to play some D&D or what?
Let's do it.
I think we are.
We've been ready.
No,
We've just been waiting for our DM.
No, you've been catching up and chatting. That's not ready.
I'm pretty sure everybody would be in agreement that we've just been waiting for the DM.
Whatever. Also, if you haven't tried this, the Dirty Mountain Dew, it's so good.
I've heard that someone didn't like it.
It's really good.
It's okay. If you really like cream soda, then you might jam with it.
Okay.
But if you're on the fence, Dr. Pepper cream soda is better.
It does make me concerned the
Pepsi
color
cream
of it.
soda
That's
is better. Coca-Cola cream soda is better.
Whatever, David.
Normal cream soda is better.
That's factual.
I would say out of the cream sodas, Mountain Dew cream soda, and this is coming from a Mountain Dew guy. Mountain Dew cream soda is at the bottom of all cream soda.
I haven't tried others, so I don't know if I can really be the.
You've had Dr. Pepper cream soda. There's no way you haven't.
I don't like Dr. Pepper.
You've never had a Dr. Pepper cream soda?
He is.
That's crazy.
As Tori drinks it all.
Joy, why aren't you in town?
I am in town. They're just sick. And I am not willing to get sick at the moment.
Yep.
I have a campaign to run on Sunday.
I see.
Jeez, McKay, how dare you?
I didn't know.
Yeah,
All I hear
Warrior.
is excuses.
Well, if we're ready to get going, then let's get going. I would ask if I can. I would love to see everyone's faces. It's just easier. Thank you.
Yeah, give me a second.
We'll see how well this goes, guys, because it's been a hot minute since I've run D&D.
It's going to be fun. It's going to be great. I'm so pumped.
That bit light from this guy behind us. Like,
Before we get going while David's setting it up, don't tell us about your character, but tell us what class you are, and that's it. So, Joy.
I'm a sorcerer.
Cool. Faith.
Rogue.
Rogue. Chase.
I'm a ranger.
Ranger. And David.
Barbarian.
Barbarian. Sweet. I don't know if I made this clear in the document I sent, but all of you do know each other already. You guys have been working together for a hot minute, so you guys can think about how you know each other if you want to, whatnot. You can talk about that if we want to right now. Otherwise, first things I want to say, I have these little bullet points. I'll talk about them. We'll see if I end up liking this and keeping it in, or I get rid of them. But let's keep rule arguments to a minimum. Stick with the rulings when possible. If you have a hard time with focusing, try taking notes. Have your dice out and a character sheet available. Respect the scene. Keep meta talking to a minimum. Respect the characters. Don't joke when people are role-playing. Respect the ignorance. Artless expression might be worse than forced ignorance. Respect the player. Players can always ask for what they need. Don't volunteer it unprompted, if needed. So I don't really care that much, but that's just a little thing. So let's get into this. Before the Anomaly, Mera, the magic of Arkle, was free. Nobody alive knows exactly what happened. The official history is clean and simple. Unregulated Mera, irresponsible use, and catastrophic consequence. The Merastorm, the burning, the destruction of an entire sector. Wiped from the map so completely, people whisper about it. And the island in the sky, torn from the earth and raised aloft, where it is hung ever since. In the aftermath, the noble houses moved fast. The Sanction Laws were written, the people were ordered, and given magical tattoos that designated their Mera levels. The approved temples were charted, and the Spellward Inquisitors were founded. All of it to protect the people. That was 3 generations ago. Today, the Citadeal, the island in the sky, watches over Arkle the way it always has. Distant, permanent, and expensive. The hands walk the districts, the bells ring when someone steps out of line. The wellness boards remind you daily what you can't afford. And somewhere in the hollow and the Ashward, in the spaces between the lampposts that don't work anymore, people find ways to survive. They survive the gap of what the law allows and what life actually requires. It's early morning, and the sun is just starting to rise. Light, flat and gray, white through the lingering cloud cover. It rained about an hour ago. Everything is wet. The stone is slick underfoot. Gutters are still running and the air is thick with humidity. Steam rises off warm surfaces where the sun catches them. You always had a feeling that today might be the day. You have this feeling anytime you're on the job. 3 days ago, you had been in Sector Dova, picking up illicit goods. Nothing crazy, just a routine job. Three days ago, you could see, as you were in Dova, just in the distance, a small, dark cloud that never moves. Being this close to the Citadel always makes you uneasy. It's like you're being watched. Every step you take could lead to a sanctioning. You always get more jobs during the rainy season. Maybe it's because it's one of the few times in the year that everyone tends to cover up. You don't notice skin as much. Did you hear that? You've never been to this sector before, but it's all the same. Shouting, maybe? You notice a pocket watch on one of the hands, just as they start to move outside. 7. You were supposed to arrive earlier this morning. You think to yourself as you sit on the stone floor of a holding cell. This feels different. You don't think you're going to be able to bribe yourself out of this one. Not this time. Maybe if you... I need everyone to roll a dexterity saving throw.
That's crazy.
Let me know what you
You
guys
are-
get. Yeah,
25 to 20.
yeah, anyone, well, I'll just tell you here. Where is it here? Sorry. Oh, did this not update the way I wanted it to? It's, oh no, there it is. I was just at the wrong place. Okay, each of you can make a dexterity saving throw. DC is 15. So if you got 15, you'll take half damage. Anyone below that is going to take the entire amount. So for those of you that got 15, that got below 15, you're taking 11 damage.
Oh my gosh.
Everyone else take half that.
So it would be 5. We'll round down or round up.
Round in player's favor. So for you guys, round down.
So 5 damage.
You guys start coughing. Rubble and dust settles after what seems like a large explosion. Several things happen in the span of several seconds. Chase, what is your character's name?
Lars.
Lars. Lars, you... Something just... Like, you guys have just been rocked from something outside. Dust is settling. What does everyone else see looking at your character?
Well, he failed his dex saving throw. So I imagine, like, as he is tossed probably to the other side, hitting it, you'd see kind of a shell-shocked young adult He's got bronze skin, brown eyes, and kind of blackish gray hair that's a little bit curly. It's a little longer on the top, shorter on the sides. He after he like shakes his head, which looks like he has maybe some bleeding on the back of his head, he kind of just looks down at it and it's like, I wish I had a bandage. And he'll just kind of slightly chuckle to himself.
As that thought comes across your minds, thinking that you wish that you had a bandage, you turn to your left, and you hadn't been paying much attention to it at the time, but there was someone in a cell or a holding area next to you guys, and they're gone. Like, their bottom half is covered by debris. You know that there's no saving this one.
I probably would look at my friends in the same cell. Are they in the same cell as me?
Yes.
I'm going to just do a quick medicine check to see if anyone else is hurt. Seeing someone's dead, I'm going to turn to my compatriots and see if there's anyone. Is that all right if I do a medicine check?
Yeah, go ahead. As you're turning, who would you turn to first? Who is your first instinct to look at?
I think it'd probably be David.
I introduce my character, I presume.
Yes, sir. Please do.
I imagine the reason why you turn and you look at his name is Altosh. People call him Al. And I imagine the reason you turn and look at him is just because he's massive. He's this massive 7 foot tall dragonborn. He had massive horns coming off of the top of his head, and he is just beefy. He takes up like the cell. It's almost like you think of like a giant dude like trying to make himself small so everybody else has something, some type of room. But you turn and look at him, and he's just kind of like he's brushing off rubble. And you should have rolled left, not right. Jeez.
I'm not very good at this. I'm pretty new. With my medicine check, when I look at Altosh, I got a 22.
He took 5 points of damage. He's doing just a little bruised, maybe, but not. He's fine.
A little bruised. As we look at Al, you took that pretty well for someone that didn't know what was happening in the moment. You turn and you look from what now is a gaping hole in the side of the wall. Give me a perception check.
Perception check, you say? 17.
17. As you look outside, you see several of the spell guard have ran outside. It looks like one of them is carting someone away that is screaming, "I told you I'd kill you after what you did to my family!" And you see another person laying what you can presume to be dead on the ground. As this person's getting carted away, there's spell guards kind of running all over the place. Lars, who do you look to next after you quickly scope out your compatriot here?
Probably to Joy's character next.
Okay. So Thornton is standing up, and he is looking pretty bad. He's dusting off his black clothing that he typically wears. He is, I don't know, he's almost 6 foot, a little bit short for a elf. But yeah, I don't know, he's gonna look outside and see if he can catch a glimpse of the caster before he's carted off.
Yeah. Give me a insight check, actually. You're looking for a 15. 20 will get you more information, and 25 will get you all the information.
17.
17. So as you kind of look outside, it's not really sure as to what or who potentially actually cast the bolt that caused this massive hole in your cell. It could be the guy getting carted away. It could be the guy that's now dead on the ground. You're unsure, but as you're kind of looking at the scene, your mind, it's fuzzy from getting hit with the rubble. You can't help but your mind kind of wanders back for a second. You think about your family and them turning you away when they learned that you could cast magic, and what life you could have had that not been the case. And you think about what went wrong last night, and nothing should have went wrong last night. It was a routine job. And as you guys had been traveling at night, in kind of the middle of this mild storm, you basically got surrounded by a spell guard patrol that shouldn't have been there. At least from the past, they've never been there. And you think back to one person in particular, Vrajitor Lyris, the captain of the guard of this sector. He didn't seem like he was anxious or nervous. He seemed well put together, like his suit was pressed, like not his suit, but his uniform. Everything about him was like perfect. There was no mistake, and he followed any sort of law that there was. He has followed it to the T, to the dot. You guys had all been, after being collected, had all been interrogated. Your stuff had been taken. And as you kind of sit here watching this situation, thinking about last night, you realize the bells are going to be coming any moment. You're going to be hearing the bells. The bells. The bells. What? You are all going to die if you stay here. Now, Lars, I imagine you look to the last member of your party here.
Yep. I take a quick note that Thornton needs maybe a remedy for that headache. And then I turn to the last character.
I want to roll stealth to see if he finds me first, or if I come out first. If he sees me, then we'll go from there. But if he doesn't,
Oh, let me change it to yours.
Thank you. Nothing's up there. That's a 23.
23?
Yeah.
I don't know if I can. I can't even roll that high, so.
Okay. Then I will reveal myself. So he doesn't find me. I reveal myself. So you'll see this little boulder suddenly reveal its cloak. And the little guy is a little 3.5-foot gnome. And I just made this up on the spot. He has 2 faux hawks. Not just one. He has 2 faux hawks. And he thinks he's kind of cool, but he's not. His name is Shirley.
Shirley, where are you?
Ta-da!
Oh, God.
You didn't see me, right?
No, but I think we need to get going.
Good. I've been practicing.
Now, Shirley, you probably, of all your party members, you have, if I had to guess, some of the most experience when it comes to very intense situations, especially being like a thief, right?
Yes.
And any of you that kind of fall along that, you guys have similar feelings of when you are a thief, you have to act quickly. You have to kind of know what to grab. You have to know where guards are. You have to be aware kind of your whole surroundings and have a plan. You don't have a plan in this moment, but you do know several things. The first is, before the explosion that rocked the cell, you had been listening to the now dead old man in the cell next to you, which has a hole gaping into it as well, which you guys could access. And he had been telling you about some map that he had purchased that supposedly led to some large cache of contraband, right? That you could potentially sell. He has that map in his hand, and it looks undamaged as it's sitting there. That's the first thing you notice. Second thing you notice is, or second thing that you know, is that your guys' ship has probably been impounded, and the likelihood of being able to get that is 0 to none. So if you're going to get off the sector, you're going to need things to be able to get off. Number 3. You saw where all of your gear was placed. It's in like a room over, and part of your cell has been exploded out, and you could potentially get to your stuff. And the last thing you know is you have about 30-ish seconds before guards are going to be running and swarming this place, and you know, just as Thornton knows, and most of you, that after an incident like this, there usually aren't survivors. So, with that in mind, we're gonna break into a chase. So,
Jeez.
you're gonna have 2 options right off the get-go. The first is to leave right away. You can grab that the map that's in that dude's hand. It's right next to you, and you guys can go out the hole in the wall. The other option is you can try to go get your stuff. If you go get your stuff, it will put you behind in the chase. But that doesn't mean you'll be out. So, for instance, what will happen is if you go get your stuff, you're going to have disadvantage on the first check you make for any sort of pass or fail. And you'll also roll to see how much stuff you can get in this amount of time. So, the choice is your guys' to make.
I also just want to add, not necessary at all. My character is wearing all beige. Okay, that's it.
Quick question for you, DM.
Yes.
Did we see what like container they loaded our stuff into?
It's you make a history check for me. Probably a 10 is what you're looking for.
I didn't get it. Got a 7.
Okay. You know that it's in like an adjacent room. You don't know if it's in a container. You don't know if it's just kind of all just out and about. This isn't some... You have heard of holding cells that are, you know, well taken care of, well maintained. This isn't one of those. You guys are on in a sector that you've never been to that seems to be more on the outer middle skirts of Arkle.
Okay.
So, and you're free to, if you guys want to split up, you guys can do that, or stick together. The choice is yours of what you do here, but this is the first choice that you need to make if you're going to leave or grab your stuff.
Okay.
We need that map. We need to know what we're doing.
The map is right next to you. You can grab that regardless of the choice. That's a free thing.
Map acquired.
Great.
I'm going to go get the equipment. We don't know if it's locked. I can pick through a lock.
Oh, I'll go.
I
I'll
agree.
go
Let's
help
get our
you.
equipment.
I can
All
grab
right, we're all
everything.
going for it.
Okay.
Go.
You guys.
Here we go.
Great. You guys go into the room, and all your stuff is kind of sprawled out. Now, we can do this in 2 ways. I'll leave the choice up to you guys. You can either have one person roll, and it will be one roll for everyone, or you can roll individually. This will determine the amount of stuff you get and what you get.
What's the roll?
2d6, and you'll drop the lowest. You want a high roll.
So it's either personal or team.
Or you guys decide if you want to be a team. Yep, it's up to you guys.
That's hard.
That is hard.
But this is a drop the lowest. So it's like, it might be best for us to roll separately. It might be not. I don't know.
It's up to you. I will be up front. For those of you that wear armor, you're likely not going to be able to get it. You can attempt to grab it and carry it with you while running. You're going to have disadvantage on basically every single check that you make, because you do not have time to put it on. It's just a fact. So, but everything else is on the table to be able to possibly grab.
Do we want one or do we want all?
I'm okay with rolling for myself, but if we do want to roll for all, that's okay too.
I mean, if we're
Go
going to
individual, I
roll
say.
we'll roll for ourselves.
It's funner. We all get to roll dice.
Okay.
So we roll twice, right?
Roll twice, and you're going to take the higher result. And I'll tell you the results, and you just mark what you guys get. Okay.
Okay.
A 1, you get weapons only.
Okay.
2 through a 3, you're going to get weapons and like basic gear. So your packs are sparse, they've been picked through, you're able to grab just some basic essentials, and that's it. 4 through 5, you get weapons and full packs, most of your components and tools, and then 6 is you get everything but armor.
All right.
So I will kind of leave that up to you guys as
You
to
got it.
what you feel like is appropriate for those numbers, and what you're able to get and what not get. And if you have questions, I can answer them. But I am curious at what the results are, so you guys can just tell me the results. So we'll start with Al.
I got a 1 and a 6.
Great. That's great. Thornton.
I got a 6 and a 2, so
Great.
Let's go.
Shirley.
Got a 3 and a 6.
That's
Let's
awesome.
go!
No way.
And last but not least, Lars.
I got a 1 and a 4.
Uh,
So I'm the only one that I have a lot of stuff though.
You have a lot of stuff. You were able to get most of it.
Yep.
I'll let you be the judge at what you didn't grab, since you got mostly full packs.
I will probably leave behind some of the items I just don't think my most essential items that I grab are for sure my weapons. I grab my backpack, and I for sure grab my herbalism kit, and a few others. What I don't grab, maybe that'll be easier to say.
Yeah.
I don't grab my grappling hook, and I don't grab my climber's kit, and I don't grab my crowbar or my cartographer's tools.
Okay.
And I don't think do you think my one item that I talked to you about would still be here, or would it be gone?
Let's say no. I think it's more interesting if it's gone.
That's okay.
Sorry.
That's probably that's like
as
5 or
as you guys are getting your gears on, you see someone turn the corner. You see a spell guard turn the corner. Hey, they're free! They're free! And you guys start running. You book it. You burst through the hole of your cell, and you enter into the area where those guards had been cording off the dude. You don't know this area very well. You know basics. So as you're looking around, you come to this kind of courtyard area, and you have another choice. You can either go past the guards and push to the Hollow District, or you can go right and up the hill as you see a gate starting to close into the high quarters area. You guys make the choice.
it's a gator.
so it's either to the rich area or the poor area.
Say poor.
Poor. That's
More
one of
things to hide behind. More buildings.
4.
Okay, are you going with them, Al, or are you choosing differently?
No, I'll go with him. Yeah.
You guys push past the guards. I need you guys to make a dexterity saving throw. So the way this is going to work is you have to get 4 group successes, and you will escape the guards. If you get 4 failures, they're going to catch you.
So what if we get a mix?
Well, then you'll find out.
Okay, fair enough. You got me there.
So pushing past the guards, it's not hard. They're kind of everything's kind of happened all at once. There's this explosion that's happened. You're looking for 12. Anything 12 and above, you're good. It's a success.
This is a dexterity, you said?
Dexterity.
Saving throw?
No, probably not a saving throw. It'd probably be I'll change it. It can either be acrobatics or athletics, as you're trying to kind of push past and get through these guards that are in front of you.
I'm going to use my heroic inspiration to re-roll.
Okay.
That's a lot better. I'll mark that off. I got 21.
Okay, that's a pass.
I got a 19.
Pass.
I failed.
I got a 12.
That's a
got an
pass. So
8.
that's 1 success for you guys.
Yay.
You guys push past these guards as they're grabbing this guy that they had with them, and you're running straight to the Hollow District. Home for you guys, right? You're most comfortable surrounded by those of your same kind. You didn't know much about this area beforehand, but as you kind of push down these winding streets, as you're coming down into the Hollow District, you come across a fishing market. A covered pavilion with low iron rafters, and you can see the salt-stained canvases. You can tell that the morning catch is in, and trade is at a roar. The rain earlier has pushed everyone inside, so this is a packed fishing market. Bodies are pressed tight, voices are loud, and the floor is a mess of wet boots, fish water, and scattered ice. What are you going to do? How are you going to get past the fishing market as you see guards are starting to run up behind you? What's your guys' plans? You guys can use anything at your disposal to try to get through this fish market to try to kind of lose them.
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
How big can minor illusion be? I know I just need to look it up.
I think it's like a 10-foot or 5-foot square. I don't think it's very big.
I think it's 5 foot.
5 foot, yeah.
Probably 5
We're
foot.
doing I'd like to cast minor illusion of us dumping fish onto the street.
Okay.
I would like to double that by also casting minor illusion to help out.
Okay. Each of you. Let's see how we want to do this. I will have. Let me see. I need to have my skill things up. Go ahead. I'm gonna have you guys roll for deception. And if one of you wants to roll, we could do that. Because you guys are kind of doing this together, adding to the roll. So you're probably looking at, I want to say, a 15 for this one.
You have a +1.
What do you use that metagame?
I have a +5. Oh wait. Was
Yeah.
it? Oh,
Deception.
deception. Yeah, +5.
Okay.
So that's
Go
me.
go ahead and roll with advantage as you guys quickly throw up minor illusion behind you guys.
Nice. Okay. That is a 23.
Great.
Heck yes.
Easy enough. You throw these behind you, and the guards come up behind you. They start to like almost stumble and trip, and then they realize that it's illusion. But you've bought yourself a few seconds. Lars and Al, what are you guys doing?
I want to. So, question: does this fish market have like any like roofing or anything that I could climb on top of and run across, or is it just?
I would say, go ahead and give me a no, you don't need a perception check. There are like canvases, but they probably aren't like able to necessarily hold a person, right? They're more just kind of for weather, right? To keep the rain off the people.
Awesome. Do you have any ideas, Al? My one idea that I had is not gonna work.
Let's see what happened.
As you guys thinking, I'll give you a little bit more details. You can see hanging racks of dried fish overhead. Crates are stacked on uneven towers. Workers kind of in aprons are moving fast. There's a central ice table that kind of runs along the pavilion that's pretty slick and at waist height. You can see people are shouting. The smell, it's salt fish, kind of that wet leather smell, kind of hits you as you're coming into this area.
I got a question for you, McKay.
Yeah.
So, as my background, I took the criminal background.
Mm-hmm.
I imagine we're not the only ones who are these. What are they? I'll call them a rum runner, right? We're not the only ones who go find these materials and whatnot. And I imagine a lot of the time, like, this happens frequently.
Yeah.
Especially here where people are getting chased by the guards. How likely is it that in this area people or what I see people I may know from a criminal background standpoint
Sure.
that I could
Thank you.
signal, see if see, hey, they're paying attention, signal like, hey, did he come like just accidentally get in the way of these guys?
Sure.
Interesting.
It's not impossible, especially if they're trying to do it subtly, because no one wants heat on them, right? No one wants to put themselves in danger. This is kind of a dog eat dog world, right?
Well, yeah. Well, I guess we could do it this way. What are the chances that I see somebody running and I'm like, oh, hey, I know him.
Yeah.
And yeet them, like throw them into the garbage.
Yeah. I love it. Dude. Go ahead and I'll let you pick, because you're a big dude. I will let you either do kind of performance or intimidation, but using your strength.
Intimidation, but using my strength. Okay.
You're kind of coming up to this dude. I imagine you're kind of gonna pick him up and kind of throw them.
Yeah.
But you're also trying to get it to not look like.
Yeah, like it's like, oh, hey, it's Steve.
The other option,
Steve.
honestly, the other option is if you wanted to, you could just grab a random person and have it be a straight athletics check and just like yeet them into someone else. Like you don't have to like be. But I'll let you do whatever you want.
I'm gonna have it be a homie just right. Because it's like, oh hey, I know Steve. Like he's not gonna be mad at me. I've like saved him before.
Great.
Okay.
There's lots of people here. I would say because you're trying to act a little bit like, oh hey, like I know you. I'm probably gonna say a little bit higher than if you were just grab someone and throw them.
That's fine.
So we'll do 15. 15's kind of my favorite.
I got a 19. I got a 19.
Great.
So
that's another success. So really, that is a group success. If you don't have any ideas, Lars, you can just kind of stick with the group and keep moving.
I did come up with one idea. I want to reach into my herbalism kit, and I have all sorts of different dried herbs and stuff like that I've collected. I touch just as we're running. I just need it as a kind of a safety blanket. I feel to see if the book is still in there. It is. And then I grab a certain weed that adds a lot of spiciness to food, but when it's dry and you crush it up and blow it in the air, it can be kind of, it makes people start sneezing. I want to try to see if I can use my herbalism kit in some way to either distract the guards or distract people around, kind of making a little bit more of a chaos.
Okay.
To help with us.
Great. I'd say we can either do nature or medicine for that. As you're rolling, something that I did forget to mention, just while we're at it, nat 20s count as two successes as a group, if that makes sense, and nat 1s 2 failures.
I chose medicine.
Okay.
And I got a 17.
Good enough. You toss it behind you, and you see that these the crowds of people. The guards weren't that close enough to really be affected, but the crowds of people that you're hitting, all of a sudden start sneezing and coughing and kind of like, and they're kind of, trying to clear, and people are starting to spread out, causing more commotion for these guards. That is another group success for you guys. So you guys are at 2. You push past the fish market, and as you do, you see, where are we at? As you're starting to push past into this alleyway, you can see a canal kind of running through, and as you're running through this alleyway, a large kind of iron crane is swinging like the catch of the day, like a big net full of fish. I need each of you to make a dexterity saving throw as it's kind of coming right out in front of you guys. I need you guys to kind of dodge out of the way and try to get past this.
My dexterity saving throws.
We're gonna do just 15 again because I love 15. It keeps things nice and easy.
I got a 4.
Okay.
I got 7.
Okay.
I got a 17.
Okay, that's 1. What'd you get?
2.
22.
Oh no! Oh,
Okay.
22.
22.
I heard 2.
Not a pass and not a failure, so it's just even. We're just gonna keep it as is. As you guys come into swinging past this net, some of you are quick enough to kind of like either slide underneath it or move to the side, but 2 of you kind of get racked by this, and you kind of you stumble and you kind of have to catch your feet. The guards, you can see them finally starting to push past the crowd. They're still behind you. You're starting to get people shouting. As you kind of come to this T section, you look again and you're presented with 2 more options. You can either try to follow the canal, you can try to jump across the canal, maybe ride one of these nets, or you can push further into the Ashward, further down into the poorer section of this district. What do you guys want to do?
Is there a net swinging right now that we can grab onto?
There's several nets that you'd be able to easily be able to try to grab onto and move from there.
Thornton's not feeling another dexterity check. He's failed every one so far. I say further into the poor district, but that's just me.
I go to jump. I'm like, huh?
You can do it. You guys can split the party. It's fine.
Oh.
I don't know if we know where to meet back up. That's the problem.
Dun dun dun. What are you guys doing? The guards are right behind you. They're starting to catch up as you guys are sitting here.
I'm jumping.
Trying to decide.
I'm jumping.
Yeah, I'm gonna jump.
Okay, you jump. Do you guys jump? Everyone jumps.
Thornton's gonna try and jump. He's not gonna be left behind.
Okay. You guys all go ahead and make a jump. Athletics or acrobatics as you guys are trying to grab onto one of these nets. It's not a hard check. It's only 10. They're these wide nets. They're swinging low, so it's not like they're like high above you to grab and swing. They're not moving very fast. They're fishing. They're moving. So you got 12.
Ooh.
Anyone else?
I got a 14.
Oh, geez. It's a
Okay.
dexterity or what is it?
It was athletics or acrobatics, right?
To grab a hold of it.
That's a 12 for me too.
Yay.
And I got an 18.
18, great. That is a success for all of you. You guys swing across the canal. You land on the other side, and you start booking it. You start running. The guards kind of are trying to run, like they see you having jumped across, but they're not going to try risking that. They're trying to get more people from other sides of the districts, from this little city, to come get you. They're starting to kind of run parallel with you. You guys see, as you guys are running, the open waterfront is exposed and wide next to you. You're on a proper stone embankment running along the canal. You're moving fast. There's hardly anyone on this side. You guys are starting to gain some speed. After having been so cramped in the fish market, it's kind of a relief to be more open and free. Ahead of you, you guys see what looks to be basically like a drawbridge kind of gate, starting to close. Like it's closing up. You guys are on the other side where you see one of the spell guard are cranking this to try to get it to close. Beyond this gate, you can see this kind of large jungle, tropical jungle expanse. You know that if you can get past this guard and into the bridge, you're likely to be free. You're likely to get out.
Is there a stairway up to on top of the wall? How tall's our wall?
It's not so it's It's more of you're running and there's like a gate coming down as the guard on the same side as you guys is cranking the thing like just to the side. Does that make sense?
I guess my thought process is we could run up the top wall and jump off, depending on how high it is.
Oh, I see. There aren't really any stairs that's going up on this side. It's on the same level you guys are at, if that makes sense.
I'm gonna pull out my hand crossbow and shoot him.
Yeah, I'm pulling out my bow too. There's only one dude between us and freedom.
Okay.
Yeah, he's not.
Okay, you guys go ahead and shoot. I'll let each of you kind of get some sort of action, whether you're attacking or doing something else or whatever. And then if he's still alive, we're probably going to have to go into initiative to see if you can finish this dude off. So, each of you... I got to pull this up here. There you are. Okay. For the two of you that said that you guys were attacking, go ahead and make your attack rolls.
First nat 20, baby.
Whoa!
Let's go!
That's sweet.
Let go!
Okay, what'd you get?
I got a 21.
Okay, both those hits. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Here. First roll.
I'm also applying my weapon mastery to him, which is Vex. It doesn't affect anything for this attack, but
Okay.
later. I got 8 points of damage.
I got 6 on my first roll and then 9 on my second roll. So I got 15 points.
Plus 8 is maths is hard.
15 plus 8
23.
is 23. Yeah.
23. Okay. You see as your two companions, gosh, sorry. Shirley and Thornton, both of them quick with their crossbows, think as they stick deep into this Spellguard's armor, as you kind of watch as he kind of reacts and he kind of let goes of the gate as it's starting to open up for a second. What are you two doing in this moment?
I'm just ready to cast the spell. Is the guard like dead?
No, he's
Or
still,
do you
he's
just, like,
still alive. He's still alive.
Okay.
The river, the canal is like right next to you guys, right next to him. It's on the same side as the like wheel.
Well, I'll shoot him then.
Okay. So you're shooting him and you're casting a spell?
Can I wait and see if she kills him, or do I need to
Sure.
declare what I'm doing
No,
now?
you can wait. You're fine. We're kind of all in the same moment here, so you're fine.
Okay.
Then it's your short bow,
17.
That is a hit.
and it'll be 1d6 plus your dexterity, so 3. Nice.
Plus 3.
Mhm.
That's 8. 8 points of damage.
8. If you wanted to wait, Shirley, I'd let you hold back for a second as your companions are getting closer and let you apply sneak attack damage to that as you're kind of coming up from behind.
Okay.
How much is your sneak attack damage?
What's this? Another D6.
Yeah, 1d6 for now.
So that's now
12 points of damage.
12 points of damage in total.
Total 12 points of damage. What is 23 plus 12? That's 35? 35.
Yeah.
You watch as what is the weapon that you have?
I have a short bow.
Short bow. What does it look like when you do this? As you drop him.
Well, I was envisioning myself pretending to be a backpack to either one of them, and then just reeling myself up from my legs around their neck.
Just doing a big crunch and
Big crunch.
Yeah.
on Al because he's massive.
Yeah. I'm a little backpack, and then I crunch up and.
This guard falls up against the gate or like against the wheel that holds open the gate before slowly slipping off into the canal to your left or to your right, excuse me. The gate is open. I imagine you guys run through.
Mm-hmm. Is it possible for me to take a vial of oil, smash it on the ground, and then use my tinderbox to spark on this? Is it a wooden gate? Or is it like a metal down
Like
one? I wasn't sure if it was like a port one like this or if it was a metal.
Yeah, I think...
Because I wouldn't do it if...
Yeah. Do you want to use the resource? You're keeping track of how many stuff you got, right?
I'll keep track of it.
Okay, sure. I'll let it be a wooden thing so you can quickly do that.
Yeah, just to kind of catch it on fire and make it harder for people to follow us for a little bit.
Sure. You throw your flask down, you light a match as you guys are running. You've bought yourself plenty of time with all just how quickly you're able to kind of navigate through this area. The Thornton, as you guys kind of just barely pass the gate, you turn back around briefly, and you can see Vragitor Lyris kind of there, not having ran, but just kind of watchful, watching you guys pass. He's giving orders to his men to stop following you and collect the body that is now floating in the canal. And as you kind of look back, you two make eye contact, and then you guys disappear into the jungle.
Okay.
Well, they're gonna want to kill us.
Oh yeah, no, for sure.
But we should never go back there.
You guys keep running.
Oh, probably the best. For the best.
You guys keep running for a little while just to get further into the jungle beyond.
Once we... Oh, sorry. If we can take a second, I'm just going to do a quick healing for myself and for Thornton, just in case we get into danger. The other two seem pretty good. Is that all right?
Yeah, I imagine that as the city kind of disappears behind you guys, sound starts to kind of get swallowed up. Light starts to kind of filter from greens to shadows. And any rain from an hour ago is kind of dripping as you're kind of coming into this forest. You've gone far enough where you think you're not going to be followed, and you'll be able to maybe catch your breath for a second.
This will just take 30 seconds, sorry. And I'll grab out a few herbs and a few bandages, and I'll look at you, Thornton, and pretty big knock to your noggin. And then I'll wrap
Indeed.
a bandage around it. You can roll one of your hit dice and add your proficiency bonus. And if it's a 1 on the dice, you get to reroll it.
Nice. Add my proficiency bonus, you said?
Yep.
Okay. Good. Thank you.
Perfect. And I'll do
Thanks.
the same. And that's just an action. So 12 seconds to do that. You're super quick.
I imagine that you guys would do what you need to do, and then you kind of continue forward.
Yeah. Okay.
So I don't think we're going back there anytime soon. At all.
Well, Al, we definitely don't want to take you back out there. You stand out like a
little bit.
Like a large dragon man. A very large man.
I do kind of feel bad, though. I threw Kevin.
Who's Kevin?
You knew that man.
Oh, yeah, no, I totally knew. Yeah. His name's Kevin. We got in a bar fight one time, and I won. He'll say he won, but I won. Don't listen to him.
I mean, I don't know why he would say that he could win.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. But no. But yeah, we became decently good friends after that, and just so happened to see him, and he's a great person to throw. So.
Shirley, that was good shooting back there. Very fast. How's your stomach? That was a great crunch.
Oh, thanks. I'm really working hard with doing abdominal workouts. You know, I gotta compensate for my height.
You're so short. It's just so compact. I could see that being very, very assisting with how strong your abs are. Does that really rude me? Was I just racist?
I mean, you don't just
maybe a little bit.
what?
As she's like 3.5. Or he.
Also, were you actually in that cell with us? You were like there when we were getting arrested, and then you were just like gone.
I wanted to check out the jail area, and it didn't go very well. But once that explosion went off, it went pretty good. Y'all couldn't tell.
Yes, you're probably just standing behind me. I never look behind me.
So you have that, Shirley, you have that map?
Yes.
The old man who kept rattling off about it?
Yeah. Here you go.
Is it all right if I take a look?
Yes.
I'll grab it from Shirley. I'll open it up and.
I'm gonna go on an adventure in the woods very briefly to see where our pizza's at.
Great. So you hand over the map, and where is this? Where is it? Sorry, I have. Oh, there it is. You hand over the so-called map, and this is what you find. Hold on.
It just barely left.
Oh,
Being
really?
floated?
At least it's on its way.
That's really stupid. I just barely got a text right before I was gonna call him and say, "Hey,
There's my food.
Howard."
Wait, Beth, do you want me to read this out loud? Is this on the map?
This is on. It's not a map.
Oh, it's a note.
It's like a note. So you look at it real quick. On one side there's this note, and on the other side there's a crudely drawn kind of photo of this kind of island, possibly. And I'll send that here in just a minute.
I'll turn over to the writing as we're still kind of doing a brisk jog, and I'll say, Beth, I should have listened to you. I ate some berries out there and my legs are numb. You probably ate some red spangled snappers. Those things do that to you.
I did that one time.
I can see the lights on the ridge. Yeah, that makes sense. I really am stormwalled here. Guess that's why the hands never bothered to stop us going into the jungle. I made it to that tower. Not sure what it's used for, but it was a waste. Someone must have already grabbed everything. I turned around and ended up about 3 leagues past the tower before I had to backtrack. While there, I found ballista and a door. It seems really old, maybe even before the anomaly. Couldn't find any way in before I had to turn back. Spells! I bet there's tons of stuff in there. If we could find a way. If you could find a way. Maybe, sorry, I have to figure out what he's trying to say here. Maybe there's something that could help your sister. Oh, man. That's sad for Beth. If you find this, just know I wanted to make things better for you. Sleuth. Oh, what a sweet man.
He did.
Let's go take it all.
Sorry, it's too large of a file to send through Discord, so hold on, I have to send this through email.
By email. I'll be right back. I need this.
Have you guys ever thought about it, though?
So,
Is it technically stealing if you take something from a dead person?
Yes.
believe that depends on if they have any living relatives or not.
But I mean, like, isn't it like finders keepers? You know, like if I
Okay, I just
murder
said that.
you, isn't it fair that I get his stuff?
I mean, I'm not going to argue with you.
That's fair.
If you want it, you take it.
Well, I mean, it kind of seems like a sentimental letter. You know, I guess that's kind of what I'm saying. Is I kind of feel like, oh, what's that thing that they use that's not nice? What's the word? Um, a dingleberry. Uh, I think that's what they say. I don't know. Feels like this was just meant to be to Beth and not to us. It's like I'm invading their privacy a little bit. Didn't expect it. I guess I just grew conscious.
Hey, there's no more privacy. He's dead, so it's okay.
All right. Clear my conscience. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thornton, did you know that man back there? It seemed like you caught his eye. The
We've had a few run-ins. I have barely escaped him a few times, but I know who he is. Pretty significant player out there trying to stop us.
Make a history check for me.
Which one of us?
The one that was just talking, Joy. Thornton.
He doesn't know your voice, Joy,
15,
so he's just gonna.
15 gets you some, 20 gets you a fair bit, and 25 will get you everything.
Well, that's a 16.
16. At first you didn't recognize him, but as you that last kind of second, as you were looking at him more deeply, you realize he's a no, just kidding. You look at him and you realize that he used to be a spell guard. Some other sector, but now he is a captain of the guard here. That's about all you get.
Okay. Yeah, you used to be a spell guard, but he is now a captain. Yeah, I keep my eye on who ranks up. You got to know who our enemies are.
I'm glad somebody does.
You guys keep moving further into the jungle beyond, as you're not sure if you can still hear the bells from the city or if it's just in your head, but they seem to never go away once you hear them. The bells kind of stick with you. Did everyone get my email that I sent? Sorry, I had to send an email. It was a big file.
Yes.
I didn't realize it was a big file until just barely. So.
I'm pulling it up right now.
Okay. I need to have it up on my screen too, so I can compare.
So I'm seeing 2 little town squares, and then a whole bunch of blank, and then a raised green something. Is that what I'm supposed to be seeing?
Yes.
I see that too.
Yep. And you see all the numbers?
Do you want me to share my screen, or are we?
No, I sent it to everyone. Everyone has them.
Good.
Great. And you see the numbers as well, right? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So, I forgot to mark this on the map, but somewhere kind of up by... What number is that? Like 75, 66, 64 area. Those are mountains over that way that you guys would have seen briefly coming into this area as well. So, basically, the map that you're looking at, crudely drawn, that area that's kind of green patchy, that's where this map suggests that you need to go. Is that you need to work your way towards that way. Now, it is hard where you're at to be able to see which way you are going. Whether or not you're going in the right direction or not. As you read this letter, Lars, give me an insight check.
Of course.
This one's a harder... I'll do the same that I've been doing. 15, 20, 25.
Okay. That's 12.
12. Best you can gather as you're looking at this is this probably wasn't a part of the original note.
So someone drew the map first, and then...
Other way around.
Someone wrote the note, drew the map, and... Because it seemed like the map was more hastily scrambled.
I don't know if you'd say hastily. I think
Okay.
with what you rolled, you don't really know.
I don't know. All I know is that one side, like yeah. I know what you told me. That's what I know.
That's what you know. Yeah. I was just about to explain how this is going to work if you're ready for it.
Sure, go ahead.
Okay. So we're going to try out a new rule. And we're gonna see if we like it or not. It's called Hexploration. So let me give you kind of the gist of it. So I'll fast forward to the important bits here. So as you're looking at this map, I've numbered them, and then I got lazy and kind of started spread numbering them. So if you count diagonally, like where it follows, it still follows the same pattern. I just got lazy and didn't want to have to type all those out. So as you're looking at this here, it takes time to travel in each of these hexes. Okay, so when you are tracking through trackless wilderness, as well as when you're in difficult terrain such as a forest, both of those take twice as long. So it's taking quadruple as long to kind of move through these areas as you don't really know these areas. So as you're looking at this, each of these hexes represent 3 miles. Okay? Or at least another word that we say is a league. Okay? So, sorry, I'm having to read this as I go. So, you can move up to 24 miles over an 8-hour day. However, though you have been reduced by, let's see, takes twice as long. So, you have to divide that. So basically, you can move in a 24-hour period, or sorry, in a 8-hour day. In 8 hours, you can move across about 3 hexes. We don't do fractions, so it's just either a whole hex or not, right? As you are kind of exploring these, also walking takes longer, but I've already calculated all out. So basically, yeah, you can move 3 in 8 hours. Okay. As you guys are moving across this, I will tell you what you are able to find, and then you guys can kind of explore those 3-mile regions if you want. For every, let me see, here it is. Entering a hex. Sorry, I should have refreshed myself this morning. But so to enter into a hex, you have to make a navigation check. And usually that's going to be, again, between 10 and 20 based on the surrounding hexes. So with everything being jungle and being hard to see past things, usually on a good day, and if you're not surrounded by jungle or forest, you can see about 3 miles ahead of you, right? So you can usually see kind of into adjacent hexes. Now you can still, I'll say that for this, you can see into adjacent hexes, but again, it is a little bit more difficult. So for the majority of this, just for simplicity, we'll keep the DC at a 15 baseline. Okay. Once you are inside of a hex, you learn the following. You learn the terrain and features of the hex. You learn terrain that is adjacent to the hex. And you learn any features in the hex that would be visible from a distance, such as structures, whether or not there are something obvious to discover and explore in this hex. Once you've entered the hex by successfully navigating check, you automatically succeed on all future navigation checks made to enter that same hex. So you guys can kind of mark where you have been through that. Now you can get lost, but that's for me to know. If you want to, let me see. You can search a hex. You can spend time determining the hex's type, seeing. See if it's complete. Okay, so you can spend time to figure out if there's any hidden features in a hex. You just have to spend time for that. Where is the hex table so I know how long that is? Why does it not say how long that is? Party. Okay. My guess is it's probably an hour. I can't find it right here. So we'll just go with an hour if you want to learn about any hidden features that are in a specific hex. Does that make sense? So you can spend the time traveling through or not traveling through, etc. So and we kind of go by the 8-hour period, right? So you kind of travel by 8 hours, and then if you want to push past 8 hours and continue traveling, you're more than welcome to do that. I'll just have you roll DCs to make sure that you're not getting exhausted as you're traveling and pushing past these areas. Does that all make sense? Any questions?
I think so. You have to walk us through a little bit. It was a lot of information.
It's a lot of information. I will kind of.
So just as we go through.
So yeah, so a distance of 3 miles, so 1 hex is called a league. So based on all the information that we have and dividing things right now, if you're just moving straight through jungle, you can move 3 hexes, which is about 9 miles. I believe that's correct. If my math's right.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's all the information I need to give you guys for now. So I'll go back to my little section that tells me what's what. So yeah, you guys right now are in number 3. That's where you've made it to.
Okay.
On this map, which is a jungle, kind of a jungle section.
I'll have the note that has a pretty basic map on it up so I can kind of take notes on it. None of you have a writing implement on you, do you?
You think I write?
There. Could I do like a check of some sort? See if I can find maybe a plant that I could use, to make something to
Marks or
use
something.
to make marks with or something like that.
Give me a nature check. You're just looking for a 10.
Okay, and I'll pull out my book out of my herbalism kit. I'll flip through it and see if I can find any plants and any additional knowledge to help me with this nature check. Is that all right?
Yeah.
Sweet. Thing. For nature, that's a 26. I got right.
Easy enough to do.
Thanks. All right, I'll have this little bad boy, and maybe we can make some notes, just in case if we find something along the way, or hopefully not get lost.
So we're going to the tower that was empty.
And I think there was a tower on the way, but if you went past that, he found a door, ballista,
Oh,
and then he couldn't open the door.
oh, I see.
Now, all of you would know that you're strapped on resources, you're strapped on cash right now. You have the city looking for you. There's probably bound to be, essentially warrants out for your arrest, right? Unless they're taking you alive, right? So the likelihood of you leaving with nothing, you might be stuck here unless you can find a way to earn some big pay reward. All of the contraband that you had been shipping with has all been confiscated, right? It's all been taken. So you can't leave with that. Right now, this might be your kind of only option is a wing and a prayer, as they say, right?
If we stay in that city, they'll find us eventually.
True. All right, mysterious door we go.
Great. So as you guys are kind of starting to move past, you guys know what your adjacent hexes are. So you can obviously see 1, 2, 4, 5. Both. Hey, Hazy, what are you doing? What are you doing? You gotta go bed, bud. I'm gonna push you over. Bink. Yeah. Yeah, I could find a time to take a 10-minute break. Let me get them into this a little bit, and then we'll take a little break. You can see that 12 and 11 are also jungle areas.
12 and 11 are. So are we currently in 3?
You're currently in 3.
And then which one did we come out of? Was it 9?
9?
Did we go through 5?
Yeah. You guys likely would have came.
We probably would have gone through 1.
You would have came through 5. My map didn't mark it properly, but 5 is actually a city as well.
Oh, okay.
There's a canal that runs right through there. So you guys was running right along that canal, and then you instead of following the canal river that led into the jungle, you kind of veered off. And so now you're in 3.
Okay. So what? Do we go to 12?
I think our best options are either 12 or 4. Or, if we want to, 2. Maybe see if we can get some more water. Does anyone have any supplies for the trip, or do we have enough food?
Well, I can
very
create
basic.
water.
You can create water? Oh, then I don't think we need to worry about
I
it.
can create
I forgot about that.
1 cup of water, clean water, with a cantrip.
You
How
do
many
need to
times
be
I can use
careful
that a day?
about those spells, though. Some of these ones that
Are
I
they
don't...
gonna chase us out here?
Yes. You got to be careful.
All right. We can find some clean water.
I think if it needs be, we can use the spell, but just don't want to use it if we don't need it.
Fair enough.
Who? Let me ask you this: as you guys are going, who is leading, or who is currently marching order, as far as who kind of wants to head this leg of the journey? And you guys can always switch off if you want to, but for now, is there one person that kind of wants to be making the check to?
Not me.
I'm assuming the man with the map.
I do have a map. If you guys are okay with that,
Oh, if you don't do it, I'm gonna just start walking. So
I'll lead you the best of my ability. Have I ever led you astray before?
multiple times. What was that one time you told me to get that Shirley Temple thing?
I thought it was good. I thought you'd enjoy it. I really did. I'm sorry.
Hey, that drink is named after me.
Well, yeah, but it wasn't good. You know, if I don't get drunk, I want alcohol. I want that.
You saying something about me?
You're a lightweight.
Okay, we will. What do you guys think? Do we want to head to water, or just start heading towards the way? It's a little bit of a backtrack at this point. I think we can just move forward.
I think we just move forward.
Okay.
Agreed.
Yeah. All right, let's go to 12.
Great. Make a nature check for me, or survival, actually, I feel like is more appropriate. You're looking, like I said, for 15 to make sure you guys aren't getting lost and go in the wrong direction.
Survival with a 15. Okay. That is a 16.
Great. What? Underneath the table, buddy.
This is
Under the
good.
table. Do you need me to take a break, Tori?
Just when you're ready.
I can get to a spot to take a break if you want. Okay. Sweet. So, you guys start moving into 12. As you do, you learn what is adjacent to you. So 11, 51, 30, 30, or 29, those are all jungle areas that are in there. As you guys are moving through this space here, sorry, I have a lot of things that I'm having to manage between. Give me a second, guys.
You're good.
You're good.
New rules.
We're only slightly judging.
I know.
That's it.
New rules make things interesting, right? Where are we?
It's fun having a little bit more structure to the exploration side of it.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Is it something you think you bring into your campaign, Chase?
Potentially. Oh,
For me,
Yeah.
maybe it'd probably be on a rare occasion, but I should do more with exploration.
I don't want to say I just figured ours isn't as much, but anyway, continue, McKay.
yes. As you
This
guys
is-
kind of come into 12, I'm gonna mark where you guys are at now. I have to keep you guys moving. You notice that there are several kind of plants that have berries and various other fruits kind of in this area. That's kind of all you notice as you kind of come into this area.
Okay.
You guys can keep moving if you want.
Do we spend some time looking around here?
It's up to you. Like I said, I don't know what my table is. I'm gonna say that an hour that you spend is, for every hour. If you want to spend an hour, you can learn everything that's in this hex, any hidden things, or you can keep moving.
Well, we can only move one more hex
You can
today,
move
right?
2 more. You can move 2 more. You move 3 hexes
Okay.
in a day, and that first one was just where you were starting, so you're good.
Okay.
I say we look. I think we should look around just the final where we end, where we make our camp. I think it'll be worth
Okay.
it
Yeah,
then.
that works. Yeah, makes sense.
Do we head in a straight line to the east.
Sure. Yeah, just
30.
Sooner we get there, the better, right?
You're heading to 30?
Yep. Further away from the city, the better.
Okay.
Right.
Go ahead and give me a survival check as you're moving, as you continue moving.
Easy peasy.
Great. You
That was, over a 20. 23.
Okay. You continue moving. Again, surrounding you is just it's more jungle as you continue to push deeper into the forest. You guys have been going for probably about 4 hours or so, 4 or 5 hours, probably 5 hours by this point. The shadows are starting to get a little longer as the deeper that you go into the woods, but you guys still have light, and the further you go, you start to hear and see more kind of wildlife throughout the area, and birds chirping. You hear all sorts of wildlife. You can hear monkeys up in the treetops up above. So yeah.
we got one more hex. Do we go one more, or do we make camp here?
Away from the city, the better.
That's fair. That is very fair. I'm down to go one more. I got some energy in me.
Perfect. One more.
Sorry, and I gave you the wrong time, guys. I'm doing the math in my head. It's probably only about 3 o'clock, so there's probably plenty of day left, because you can travel more than 8 hours. You just are starting to push into exhaustion with each.
Yeah. It'd probably be good for us to go another league, and then we can take a little bit of time, look around, find a good spot for camp for tonight, and somewhere well hidden.
Okay.
Indeed.
What are you pushing into? What number?
I think maybe rather than just going straight again, it might be good to turn a little bit just in case we do have some of the hand following us. Maybe head down to 107, down to the little bit southeast.
107? Oh, way down at 107? Wait, where are you guys? Are you close? Oh, you're
30.
over there. Okay. 12, 30.
Just to get us more distance from the city.
Wait, you moved into 30, right?
Yeah.
You were at
Yes.
30, 12, 30. Okay, there you are. Sorry, I got lost.
Yeah.
107. Okay, you guys start to push into 107. Are you going to keep going, or are you going to make camp here?
Did we need to roll a survival check, or is it?
Oh, did you not? I thought you rolled one.
Not for this time.
Okay,
I rolled it for 12 and 30, but I haven't rolled another one.
go ahead and roll again.
A nat 20.
With a second nat 20.
Easy.
Does that mean we can spot the camp?
What? That's not how
Is that
that
fine?
works.
Oh, dang. So that was a waste.
No, but as you're coming in here, I'll give you this. As you kind of come into this area, it's thick with flora and fauna of all kinds, and you see again some of those kind of red berries seem to be popping up, and as one of your companions goes to start grabbing some, you see what looks to be kind of a decomposing body kind of leaning up against some of the bushes.
Don't eat the berries. He said in his notes.
Disturbing.
Oh, but I'm hungry.
Al, remember what happened last time when you ate the berries?
Yeah, but that's not going to happen this time if I eat the berries.
Trust me.
Last time it was just diarrhea.
When else have I led you astray besides the Shirley Temple? Are you actually going to eat him?
I mean, look, he tempted to. He's going to.
Don't-
He's just gonna.
don't
Yeah,
do it.
he's gonna take one off it, and he's gonna look at you, and he's gonna be like, pop it in his mouth.
Take my head. I'll pull out my book and start looking for a way to heal him already.
Okay, let's see what this is gonna be. Sorry, I'm looking here. Let's see here. Sorry, I have all sorts of notes of interesting things here. You're gonna make a Constitution saving throw, my friend.
What's my save DC?
Where is it? I'm looking.
I got a pretty good number.
I feel like it's probably not very hard. Probably just a 12.
Nah, I got a 16, baby.
You're fine. Your tongue starts to go a little numb after eating just one berry.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a little weird.
Yeah, I could have told you that. We use that to help people not feel the pain when you have to do amputations.
Amputations?
Yeah.
Oh. Huh. Well,
We won't cut your tongue, though. You can keep it.
oh, well, thank you. I appreciate it. Appreciate it a lot.
Are we sure we don't want to take that? We sure we want to leave the tongue?
It is
Wait,
probably more
what?
trouble than it is worth. But
You want my tongue? What? No.
Never mind. Never mind. Thornton's gonna look around for a place to make camp. I don't know how good he is at it, but
Go ahead and give me a survival check.
oh, survival. Okay, not bad. That's a 19. Really good, actually, for me.
Yeah, you guys are able to kind of find an area in kind of the canopy that you kind of amongst the trees that you believe would make a good spot. It's hard to tell. There's not really any indication of whether or not it would be safe or not, but you're welcome to. It's as good a spot as any. By this point, it's about 3 o'clock. After you finish this last,
we were 3 o'clock last week,
so you'd be 3 more. So
right?
6, yeah, about 6 o'clock.
Makes sense. Has the numbness of my tongue worn off?
No.
No. Okay.
Okay,
Um,
gonna set up camp, I guess.
I would
Who
love
wants to
to.
take-
Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
I was gonna ask who wants to take the first watch.
I can take the first watch.
Perfect.
Shirley's then gonna climb up a tree.
Is anybody else just unknows how easily he climbs those things?
It's quite impressive.
Okay. Oh yeah. Come on, say it.
I'd like to gather some berries just for later use. How many would it be reasonable for me to gather? Could I gather enough to maybe be able to make poultice or distill it down during my watch? to make something that maybe can affect someone's ability to walk. Almost kind of like a paralyzation poison. Is that at all possible? Paralysis poison?
Go ahead and give me a nature intelligence check.
Would it be alright if I use my book on nature to assist me with this?
Sure.
Oh, buddy. That was really bad.
Oh, you got me excited.
As you're getting excited about this idea, as you're kind of looking at it, you consult your book and you learn that it has to be ingested. Then, like, you could like, it can't be something that is just contact with the skin or like inhaled. It's got to be like eaten and ingested. So
Poison, not a. Well, I got a 9 anyways for the check. So I think I realized that it's just a futile effort.
yeah. And as you guys are starting to take watch, we're gonna go to break for a second because I need to help my wife with a baby. So
Okay.
we're gonna go break real quick, and we're gonna be back.
Bye.
Okay.
Bye. Okay. So I was gonna try and look at this, but I didn't have time to do what I wanted to. So
Nope, you're good. I'm gonna go throw this hair away real quick.
Oh, hexes by time. Okay. Inside a hex. Hex by type. Navigating wilderness. Wilderness day, exploring. Oh, I see. Okay, so that's how that works. Okay, so you guys are in forest. It takes 4 hours to discover all the secrets in a forest hex.
That makes sense.
I have the thing right here. I don't know why that didn't show up on my actual thing, but I'm gonna pop it in there right now so I have it for later. Because I don't know why, I don't know where that went or where it was supposed to be, but it wasn't there. So trailblazing, getting lost.
Okay. You don't have to change it.
It's actually not bad.
Okay, so you guys have just
Button.
you guys have started camping for the night. You guys found a place. Who is taking? Are you guys taking watches? What are you guys doing here?
Yeah.
Watches.
You guys are taking
Yep.
watches. Okay. Great. So, as you guys are taking watches, sorry, I'm pulling everything up in front of me. I'm still trying to get the hang of keeping everything.
I'm an elf. I don't need to sleep.
You
Forget
still,
that.
You need some sleep, I believe.
I'm like a
Or
trance.
It's like a trance. You're still unconscious, basically. You kind of do whatever. What does that look like? I guess. Well, what do you do for your trance? What does it look like? You're in that state. You're unconscious, right? So you're like meditating or something, right? You're
Pretty sure I'm conscious. I don't know. Let me look it up.
You can look it up, but I'm pretty sure you're conscious, but you're not aware of your surroundings while in the trance, I believe. I could be wrong. If you want to look it up, I'm okay with you guys looking it up real quick while I'm gathering. What was I looking up? I was looking up something and I got distracted. Oh.
You can finish a long rest in 4 hours if you spend those hours in a trance-like meditation during which you retain consciousness.
Okay. You retain consciousness.
I don't know if that means retain attentiveness.
I would
Yeah, maybe it's
I'd probably say not in that instance.
So I
It's
can
probably-
kind of be the second person right on watch, where if something, comes towards us and I can hear it or I can,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like if you're in your trance, I'd allow you to essentially be keeping watch, but probably be rolling with disadvantage if you're in a trance, right? Unless you're actively looking around.
Right. That's why I say I'm the second person, right? So if something happens, if I spot something, I'm instantly awake. I don't have to be woken up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
yeah, I'll just be person number 2 for everyone else
Right. So
until the last shift, which I can take.
None of
So
you
before-
have armor, right? Who needs armor? You need armor.
Faith needs armor.
Faith needs armor. Okay. So you guys have adjusted your ACs accordingly, right?
I've adjusted mine.
Okay. Or at least you know it. You just are aware. So, who's keeping first watch? I think
Shirley is.
Shirley, you had mentioned keeping watch.
Shirley, I will do it.
go ahead. So 4 watches. You guys probably need to get 8 hours rest, 2 hours each. You need 4 watches. Is that right? Okay. So each of you will have to take a watch, essentially, with you potentially helping with 2 of them, right?
Yes.
Okay. Are you taking this rest alone, Shirley, or are you doing it with anyone?
I was gonna do it by myself.
Okay. As your companions start to go sleep, you kind of are filled with how almost empty this place is at night, while also not empty. There's noises everywhere around you.
I'm in a tree.
You're in a tree.
Yes,
Oh, you're up higher in the air, right?
Yep.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a perception check while you are there.
Sorry.
That's a 7.
7.
It's next to a 20, but it is not a 20.
That's okay. Great. As you are keeping watch, nothing seems to happen.
Great. I would imagine that I would have drawn a pretty picture in the tree.
Just with your knife, like you're kind of like carving something.
Yeah. I write respect nature.
That's awesome.
That's funny. Great. Who are you waking up next?
Waking up Thornton and I don't know. We'll wake up Thornton and say, if you want to wake anybody else up, you can. But
Thornton is gone.
Yes.
Oh, Thornton is there. You've just gotten woken up by Shirley. You're on watch now.
Okay.
So go ahead.
Perfect.
And give me a perception check as you're keeping watch over things.
I would also. Where's my perception? 18.
18. The night is uneventful as you're kind of here in this jungle expanse.
Okay, I would also like to, if I can, use my crafting feat and my weaver's tools to start making some padded armor for my friend, Lars?
Now it's weaving tools, like basket weaving, or like can you explain what those tools are for me, just so I know?
So I looked it up, and weaver's tools don't really tell me what I have, but I have the tools, I have the set, and it says that I can craft padded armor if I have stuff.
Have enough cloth.
If you say no to that, I will just forget about it. But
do you feel like you would have the materials needed to craft a full set of like padded armor?
I don't know. What does padded armor include? I was just thinking like a. Sorry, I'll turn my camera back on in a second. Like a, I don't know, like a breastplate almost. Just like leather armor ish. I don't know. Again, you can just say no.
I don't like saying no. I guess I'm just trying to feel like if you feel like you'd have the stuff, but
Are you wondering like the crafting rules and specifically, or the
No, I'm just wondering if she has the material, more or less, to
Yeah.
actually do it. And
Sure.
I don't know if on
I don't
your...
know.
I guess what I'm saying is on your smuggling run, if that's something that you...
Yeah, you're probably
Carry
right.
with
I
you.
probably, without sacrificing something else, I probably wouldn't have any of the stuff.
Okay.
Okay. Like I
Right.
could sacrifice my cloak or something, but I don't know if I'm willing to do that.
Sure. Great. So night goes uneventful. Who's up next?
That was Thornton.
I think Thornton chooses who he wakes up.
I'm gonna wake up. Lars. Yeah, Lars, you're next.
Perfect. Now, are you heading? How long do you need to sleep? Are you heading back to sleep, or are you staying up?
I believe I have. Was it 2 more hours to be in my trance, and then I'll be bright as rain for the last watch.
Perfect. I might wake you up with Al, so that way he doesn't eat any more berries. And I'll give a wink.
Perfect.
All right, I'll take my watch. I'd also like to climb up the tree, and I'll see the spot where it says respect nature. I'll say, some people just don't have class.
Okay.
How rude.
Is that rude?
Now, do you just for my understanding, do you have a climb speed?
I do.
Okay. That's all I need to know.
What race are you, Chase?
Human.
You?
I have a feature from Ranger that allows me to get climb speed.
Ah.
One of my specific knacks, and maybe that would be probably good to explain. I'm playing our homebrewed Ranger that McKenna put together for this one shot. Okay. Would you like me to do a perception check?
Yes, please.
That's just a straight 10.
Okay.
I'll probably spend part of the time looking, but most of the time maybe just by starlight trying to read as much in my book as I can, flipping through it.
You don't notice anything.
Okay.
Night goes on uneventful, and the last one is Al.
Yep, Al and Thornton's done resting, so I think that's the two that'll be up.
Oh, man.
Your tongue is finally no longer numb.
Oh, heck yeah. Good, got it. Kind of feels weird not to have a numb tongue anymore. Kind of say I got used to it. But I guess he'll probably be mad at me if I eat another berry.
Yes. Don't do that.
So, I have to answer this sending call from a coworker.
We'll just move on. If you want to give me a roll for the night, as morning is starting to break and you guys are finally ending your watch here. Can you get a
Well,
question? Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
Nothing. Go ahead.
I was just gonna ask. You can get away with only 6 hours of sleep, right? On a...
I think that's what we were doing, because a rest is 8 hours,
Yeah.
and
Six,
two
so
of that.
Only 3 of you need to watch.
But it's 8 hours, so we need 6 hours of sleep.
Right.
6 hours, someone needs to be sleeping at least.
Mm-hmm. But you only need 3 watches then. Right?
Our long rest is still 6 hours, but you need 3. So, yes, technically all 4 of us could be awake for 2 of those hours.
Right.
But, yeah.
Okay. We're just to simplify it, we'll just do 3 just to speed it up. Because mathematically it still works.
Yep.
So great. So you don't have to roll for that one, since we've already done 3.
Good.
We'll just kind of go on. So morning breaks. It was pretty uneventful, besides just the kind of rain and, I mean, not the rain, but the dripping things. Let's roll a few things here real quick. Excuse me. Sorry, I gotta pull up all my stuff here. What did I know?
And maybe it will. If you're okay with it, it might be good just to like do my survival checks up front. So just I'll tell you which cells we're trying to get to, and we'll just do it a little bit faster this time for our travel.
That is all good here. I gotta find. I had a random table and now there it is.
Unless you want me to stop before each one of them, but
No, we can. You guys, if you want to keep, I'll stop you if you feel like I feel like there's something that's important to stop you on. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Cool. So, great. As you guys wake up, it's starting to get really hot already early in the morning. Really humid. It's kind of that wet, like, you're dry but you're wet. Things are sticking to your clothes. It's just wet, even though you guys for the most part are dry. So, but other than that, that's where you're at. So you wake up in the morning. You learn what's next to you guys. More jungle.
okay. I think the course will go probably like 115, 116, and then 117 for today. That's kind of my thought process.
Give
Are you guys
me-
good with that? Just
Give me your
we'll
3 rolls.
north. All right. These are all survival checks. First one's 17.
Okay, you're fine.
Second one's a 9.
Okay.
And then the last one is another 17.
Okay. Cool. Are you going to push through the 8 hours? It's only been 8 hours, having moved through 3 hexes. I gotta roll for something. Okay. Nothing eventful has happened as you guys have been traveling in through the jungle here.
Quick question for you, McKay.
Yeah.
That rest that we did, are we doing our resting rules that we...
I was going to explain that. I forgot to explain that. So let me read that for you guys if you want a recap. So short rest, you got 10 minutes. You can have two short rests per sleep. For a sleep, which you guys just took as part of that sleeping in the thing, you guys regain all lost hit points and any spent hit dice. And then if you had any exhaustion, you are back to it's reduced by 1. Sleep does not restore any spell slots, class features, or other abilities that normally recharge on a long rest.
You do that.
Yes.
Give me 1 second. I hear my child trying to yell. 1 second. I'm just going to leave it live here. But yeah, as you guys are traveling, nothing of note comes. It's been 8 hours. But in order for you guys to get a long rest, you have to make sure you're in a secure location with adequate shelter and security and comfortability.
So we probably won't get anything as we're going through this jungle.
Unless we choose to stay in one hex for
the day.
Yeah.
And really, really sit down and kind of build up our
All right, he's
reserve.
yelling. I'll be right back. You guys discuss what you guys want to do here for a second. Hold on.
I don't really want to get exhausted. Just I don't feel like Do we feel like we're getting pushed, rushed? I don't want to be out here forever, but looking at the map, we're in 117. We have about another another full day, and then the next day we'll get into the area that this door we're looking for is. And then we might be there a few days exploring. So what I'd say is maybe let's push forward, but not go into exhaustion until we get to like 149. And then maybe we could set up a camp in 149 and take a long rest, just so that way we have a place close by to kind of have a base camp, and we'll be far enough away from the city that hopefully it won't cause us any issues. I guess, yeah, we could get, I think our fastest route is 118, 119 into that blank one, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then that'll be a whole day, and maybe we push all the way until 149 that day. We push harder, get there, and then we set a day to just rest up and take a long rest.
Sounds good to me.
Okay. You good with that?
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. Well, while he's gone, I'm also going to go use the restroom again.
Getting sleepy.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, it's just about 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
What day did you guys get back from your trip?
We left Tuesday. Yeah, we left Tuesday in Kyoto, returned to the US Tuesday evening, which would have been the next day in Japan. So Tuesday.
Cool. I know you were worried about the jet lag. How was it getting there and coming back?
Well, the first day I thought I was fine, and I was excited to go to sleep, but then Chase had a really rough night. He woke me up a lot of it, so I slept a lot. So my sleep schedule's still kind of messed up.
I see.
Yeah, but we're getting there. I got up at 9 today instead. So we're getting there.
It's all right.
Yeah.
Do what you gotta do.
Yeah. Next week I get to go back to work. So I need to
Get feeling better.
which I do. Just this morning, I had body aches. My throat hurt so bad, and my head felt a little hot and a little foggy. Like, nope, I'm sick.
Yep.
I realized something, Faith, while I was going to the bathroom. I did something bad.
What did you do?
I accidentally left the cough drops at work.
The whole bag?
The whole bag.
The whole bag!
So I'll have to buy another bag tomorrow when we go to Walmart. Sorry.
That's okay. Once we find a missing keychain, we don't care. They're not related. Well, there's this one district that we'll have to check out when we all go to Japan someday. But it is also very strongly like Vegas.
Mm.
Yeah. It's the anime district.
Ooh.
Yeah. But all of anime. So, like Vegas.
The K is up in a baby.
Got the widow baby.
All right, I have a tag along now.
Little
She's
baby.
sick, so it's
She's the assistant to the DM.
trying to
Oh, you can't hear us here. Forget.
do the things that we want her to do.
Oh, sicky sick.
Okay. So yeah, are you guys gonna keep pushing on, or it's been
I
8
think
hours?
So how soon until we get exhausted? If we push forward one more, does it just automatically we get exhausted?
No, you roll for it.
Oh, okay.
You just have to. It's like a DC 10.
Push forward.
Did
They
we
push
figure out where we needed to go?
Yeah, so I think oh, go ahead.
No, you.
Yeah, I pull out my scrap of paper and I pull out my little berry pen, and I say, so we're about here, and here's the city that we were in right here. We came down, we've come down, now we're heading back up. We'll go up about 2 more leagues, over 1 league, and then we'll be into the area. What we're thinking is maybe pushing harder today or tomorrow, and then we can set up maybe a camp and get a little bit of something set up out there, so that way we can take our time and slowly explore. I think what would be the best is if we could push hard today and maybe do 12 hours, get to 119, so we can push ourselves to get to the center of the area where we think it is. So that's where we can set up our camp. Maybe try to take a long rest there.
Let's do it.
2 hours.
Okay.
Well, 4 hours. Oh no, 6 hours.
6 hours. Why do you keep adding more hours?
So two
Wait.
more?
There's 8 hours to get here. Through 3. How many more hours if we go 2 more?
You could do another hour or another 3, right? That'd put you at 16 hours, and you need 8 hours to sleep.
Oh, okay. I think we'll just do.
That's fine. You can do 2. Go ahead and make your check.
Just Constitution saving throw, or
Yeah, everyone.
Is
makes
it
a
all of
consti-
us? Yeah.
It's all of you. You all need to make a Constitution saving throw. The DC is 10.
Not using that dice. Let's try this. Okay, actually, we're fine.
I got a 6.
Okay.
I got an 8.
Wow.
12.
You got an 8.
Yeah.
You push forward. Okay, so that's your thing. I need you to roll again to move into a new hex.
All right. I'm exhausted now, though, so I take the -2.
Yeah.
Or does the exhaustion happen at the end of this movement?
I'll let it happen at the end of this movement if you want.
That just means that's a nat 20.
Oh, baby. I do 2 this session, dude. Gosh dang.
Wow. A nat 20.
That negate our exhaustion?
No, it doesn't. But
Okay.
what it does do with a nat 20, I feel like you have to reward a nat 20 anytime someone gets it. You actually get back on track. You were starting to get turned around.
Oh, where were we at? Did what cell had we ended up in?
Oh, I messed
Do we get to know?
Yeah, no, you do. What's above 1032? I don't know why I put. It's supposed to be. It's just supposed to ignore that 0. So 1030 or 132. So 130. Nope, that's going backwards. It would be 131 is where you ended up.
So just northeast of 132.
Mhm.
So we ended up shifted over instead of 117? Or did we go up to 117?
No, you never went up to 117.
Okay.
Thought we did. Oh no.
I see what's happening here.
It's because
Do
you
you
failed
know?
a check earlier, and so you got
Yes.
lost. But you continued pushing forward anyway.
Well, that was the one that we got to before we were exhausted, unless we never left that league when we were. Well, did we lose a league? Is what I'm basically asking.
No, I'll move you forward. I'll just pick which direction you would have gone, or you can stay if you want to. I'll let you just stay in here, having gotten that nat 20, and you.
Well, what I'm saying is if we're currently in 131, that means we've only gone 3 leagues. So I'm wondering, But we've moved 4 times. Did we lose a movement?
I see what you're saying. I was gonna, well, with that nat 20, so I was gonna, do you want me to move you one more and then you realize where you're at?
We would have been moving northeast anyway, so it'd be the one right next to 117, which is, I think, where we were trying to go.
Hey.
Yeah, it's more of like, which reference point are we moving from? Are we moving into that?
So you moved into this space. So I'm telling you before you move.
Yes.
With a nat 20 that you learned where you're going. So I will let you now choose which way you want to go from here.
All right. Yeah, I think we'll go next to 117, so 130, technically.
You're already, sorry. Excuse me. I'm so sorry. You're in 130 now. Because you moved 2 spaces. I'm so sorry. I was looking at the map wrong. You're in 130 right now. I'm looking at it. Yeah.
And that's where we got the exhaustion.
That's where you got the exhaustion, yeah. Because I moved.
Do we want to?
Okay.
Do we want to just call it here for tonight? It sounds like about 3 of us are pretty tired.
Are you just gonna call it there? Oh, hello. Excuse you. That's not...
Better safe than sorry. More exhaustion, harder to keep watch.
Cool.
So you guys are ending, just so I know, in 130.
Yep.
Okay. So you guys end in 130, and everything around you is still jungle. So, by this point, it is late, so trying to find... I'm trying to speed things up, because I think you guys probably want to be done by about 9:30. Okay. Everyone that's going to keep watch, give me a roll. Just right now, just give me your roll. So I just need 3 of you guys. So pick whoever are the 3 people.
What are we rolling? Is it perception?
This will be perception for everyone that is taking watch. So just 3 people who wants to take watch.
18.
18.
18 plus 5.
24.
24. Okay. Al,
Do you
are
want-
rolling?
I can, yeah.
Okay.
I got a 2.
-2 to that roll, you get 0.
A 0.
You fell asleep.
You certainly did. You certainly fell asleep. As sorry, who rolled the highest? 24? That was Shirley.
It technically would have been a 22 because she's exhausted, or he's exhausted. Sorry about that. You get my.
Okay. What did you...
So, as you are keeping watch, you notice a pair of green, kind of yellowish eyes just watching you from a few branches over. I imagine you're in a tree.
Yeah.
Not doing anything. You can't really tell what it is. You can try to explore a little bit more if you want to, but it's just these eyes just staring at you.
Kind of want to reflect my dagger from the... I'm assuming there's a fire. Reflect the light at it.
Yeah.
Which will probably make it worse.
What are you trying to do when you're doing that, I guess?
You can just see what it is. If it's an owl, I'll leave it alone. If it's a monster, I'll...
You try to reflect your dagger into the light. It doesn't seem to... It doesn't seem to be bothered by it at all, but you notice as the eyes kind of like, when you shine a light on it, they kind of, there's a specific phrase that I'm looking for. They kind of like what's it called without
Is it
giving?
kind of like dog eyes or something like that?
Yeah, where like you can kind of yeah, exactly.
Yeah, they have like that reflection back.
Yeah. That's all you see on your watch.
If he's not reacting, then I take that as a good sign, so I'll just watch him.
Okay. You watch him, and it stays like that for your entire watch.
I'll just then inform whoever takes over. There's a thing watching me, but I need to sleep, so. He's up there. He's got some green, yellowish, beady eyes.
Alright, that's not creepy at all.
Oh my gosh, my child is crazy right now. Why am I forgetting your name? Gosh, every time.
Thornton.
Thornton. You take your watch. I imagine that Shirley told you of the green eyes. I imagine you kind of try to find where it is. Give me a perception check. Let's see if you can actually find it.
Oh, okay. 17.
17. As you're kind of looking through, you notice that from where Shirley had told you that it seems like it's shifted. But it's still just kind of watching and observing.
Shifted as in moved spots?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay.
Yep. Move spots, but you can still see the eyes kind of just watching, staring.
I would like to cast Dancing Lights and send one up towards it.
Okay.
Slowly, cautiously. I just want to know what this thing is.
You send a light out towards it. It's gonna try and... It's been curious. Oh no, I dropped
That was
the
a bad
binky.
idea.
I think as it sees a light coming towards it, I think it's gonna try to shift again and try to hide, essentially.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll.
Right then. Oh, yeah.
Go ahead and roll a perception check, and I'll let you do it with advantage as you're sending out this light.
That's an 11.
That's an 11. Unfortunately,
Yeah.
you shine the light, and part of the problem when you shine light in a bright area, or in a dark area, it makes where the light is really bright, but everything around seems to get darker.
Right.
And it seems to just disappear.
Okay.
And finally, we get to Al. As you are sleeping, where
I will
do
also warn him about the eyes.
Yeah. Where do
No, I cannot
you
see them.
sleep, Al?
He probably like gets up for like 5-10 minutes, and then moves to like the tree that everybody's been keeping watch out of. Just sits down at the base of it, and he's like, and it's just gone.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I think we have time for this real quick, so give me just a second. As hi, Gert. Oh, you can't just grab your binky. You're not allowed to grab things yet. Don't do that. This is a lot hard. Sorry, I'm a little scatterbrained right now because I'm trying to.
Oh, you're fine.
So
You're doing
No
great.
worries. Names are important.
Sorry, I gotta add this one thing in here. I had it earlier and then I lost it. Okay, we're just gonna add it right here. So I know exactly where we're at. girly. As you see, or sorry, I guess you don't see because you're asleep. I'm gonna try to roll. I need to pull this up here. Oh gosh, she's like throwing up. Jeez Louise. Oh, there it is. Okay. Sorry guys, I'm so sorry.
Oh, you're doing just fine.
Hi. Okay. I had to pull up the stuff for this. Plus 6. It gets advantage on this attack because y'all are unconscious. So I'm gonna roll this. And we're gonna see how quickly things happen with this. What is your AC, Shirley?
I don't know.
Should be 13.
13.
13 hits, and it's gonna go with the second attack as well for a natural 20. 2 attacks as something grabs, like, bites down on your leg or like takes a maw to it, right, and grabs. You're gonna take on this first attack. Oh, that's good. 5 points of damage. Oh wait, plus 3. Oh, it's more. Hold on. Oh, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 points of damage on this first hit. And the second attack is a nat 20. So I need to pull up that our lingering. Jeez, I have to pull up so many things. I wish I had everything just easy here, but I don't. Whoa! I almost lost my baby. Sorry.
Do that.
She's so sad.
Yeah, I kind of bopped her in the head. I'm
No.
so sorry.
Aw, little baby.
I know, that was an accident. That was an accident. That was an accident. I bopped our baby. 6. You're gonna take 13 points of damage on the second attack.
Are you just down?
Not yet.
Not yet.
You have that one.
As what happens? Where's my lingering? What is it? It's a D6 and D10, right? No, D12 and a D8.
Yep.
7. Oh, sorry. I'm trying to remember how to do our thing.
Body parts, the 8.
Yeah.
The 8 effect is the D12. And together is how severe it is.
That's pretty bad. That's pretty not good. 6. Okay, that makes sense. Well, that makes sense. As you're laying there, all of a sudden you're jolted awake as there's a sharp pain as a claw rips like past your leg and starts dragging you away, and then another like what looks to be some sort of spiked tentacle comes out and whoosh, right on your stomach and digs in, and you are restrained on the ground. As what you see before you as you wake up, you see some black-looking panther thing.
Oh.
Please.
Uh-oh.
I'll just yell for help.
Everyone needs to roll initiative.
What lingering effect did she receive? Just restrained or?
Oh, no. Make a DC save. That's what it is. Sorry. I'm so sorry. I forget how this works. It's just a one-time right? The DC, they make a save, or is it
It depends on which one it is.
an effect until healed? It just says DC 10 save.
Yeah, so it's like
It's just a one-time thing.
Yeah, so it
Ah,
affects it until she's healed. But if it has an effect, she rolls the DC, and if she gets above a DC 10 Constitution, then the effect doesn't trigger that round.
I see. I'm probably gonna have you roll that on your turn then, if that's okay. So, the condition is restrained. That's what it is.
Help!
To be restrained, basically, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, everyone roll initiative as we're going into battle here. That was a kind of a surprise around there, and
Oh,
I should have taken what I rolled first.
okay, 25 to 20.
I got 21.
21. Lars, your first on the
Question.
initiative. Yes.
I did sleep 6, or did this happen at the end of the watch, or?
Yeah, it happened at the very end of the watch when everyone was asleep.
Are you saying that I got 6 hours of sleep and have reached the sleep full?
Sure.
So I don't have exhaustion anymore.
Yeah. I'd say, honestly, to be honest, it seems like everyone probably would have gotten it because.
Yeah, because Al slept. Yeah, you're right.
Al slept.
We're all good.
I got a 20.
You got 20. Al is next. Okay. 20 to 15. No one? Okay. 10 to 15. Or 15 to 10. Oh no. 10 to 5? Oh.
6.
Okay, 8. Shirley. And last would be
6
6 for
with Thornton.
Thornton.
Is it weird rolling super low numbers, Joy?
Yes, yes, it is.
Great. Lars, you are first up. You notice as this panther-like creature with these tentacles is trying to drag your smallest companion into the jungle, away and for what looks to be either food or maybe he was just playing. Who knows?
Bad kitty. Drop that. And I will start off with pull out my short sword and my scimitar. I'm going to charge for it. As I'm charging, I'm going to cast Hunter's Mark as a bonus action on this foul beast.
Mm-hmm.
So I have advantage tracking it if it does get away.
Okay.
For the next hour, and I get an extra d6 of damage against it for my rolls.
Cool.
I will start off by rolling my short sword. As I come down, I'm going to try to sever. You said that it's being held down by some tentacle thing coming out of the back.
Yeah.
That's what's holding Shirley down.
Yeah.
I'm going to try to chop that off.
Great. I need you to roll twice for me. And take the lower of the results, please.
Yes. That is a 15.
A 15 still hits as its natural armor is a 13.
Nice. Great. I almost imagine I swing through it, but my swing's powerful enough it carries to wherever it's sitting.
Yeah, you almost overshoot, and where you thought it was, it's shifted about 2 or so feet, like further past that.
Nice.
And for a second, whatever you saw kind of disappears, and you can see the real location of where this beast is.
Sweet. All right, that first attack is 8 points of damage.
Okay.
And I will apply the weapon mastery, and then I will then use my scimitar as my extra attack because it has a nick property.
Okay.
And now it doesn't have the two versions of it, right? I can see the
Correct.
real one.
Correct. So you're rolling just straight.
Yeah. With my Vex beforehand, I get advantage on this next attack.
Okay.
That's another 15.
That's a hit.
And that is 10 points of damage for the second attack.
Great.
With my scimitar as I slash down at the tentacle, and then I come up as I try to kind of put myself in between Shirley, put myself between the beast and Shirley, an uppercut towards more of like its shoulder.
I love it. I love it. Let's go. Okay. As you kind of pull down on this creature, it's going to look at you and it kind of bares its teeth, and you watch as a second version of it kind of comes, starts appearing again. And he's going to attack. Does a 20-something hit?
Of course.
Okay. You're going to take... It's not too bad. Oh, that was really nice. 8 points of damage.
8 points of damage. I can take 8 points of damage. I will use my reaction to use my retaliator feature of the hunter and attack it back.
Ooh.
Mhm.
Okay.
Using my short sword, that is a 24.
Ooh.
24. That definitely hits. I mean, I told you the armor class. It's 13, so you can do the math.
And that's another 10 points of damage.
Wow.
And I'll have advantage on the next attack against it.
Cool. It is, now that it's seen you've used your reaction, it's gonna try and bite down on like you're right there, you're standing. It's gonna try and get away with its food. It's still got Shirley pinned kind of down. It's gonna try and rend Shirley. What's Shirley's armor class? I don't know if I hit. Is it above a 12?
It is.
He
13.
misses then. Yeah. He goes to bite down, and I imagine you kind of stick your blade out to kind of block, help Shirley. And he's going to back up kind of 30 feet into the jungle.
I'll hiss back at it. Ha! It hissed at me.
Great. Shirley is asleep. What?
Can you hear?
I cannot hear her.
I'm getting there. You still can't hear me.
No, are you saying you're attacking, or what are you doing?
I'm attacking. I'm just a little drowsy.
Like this is an opportunity attack?
Yeah.
I believe it's your turn.
Is my turn?
It is. I thought it was...
It's Shirley's turn.
What happened to Al?
Ow.
Didn't Al go?
He would got... No.
Oh.
Yeah,
For
my
whatever
chick-
reason, I thought Al went. Al, it's your go. The beast was not supposed to go yet, so go ahead and take your turn. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. You're good. I'm gonna rage.
Do it.
And he just, how dare you wake me up? And he's going to charge at the monster.
Do it. I will, because I moved out of order. I mean, I can keep it if you want, or I can have him go back, and I will just revoke his movement if you want.
Up to you. I don't care.
I mean, you can move 30 feet to get up to him. That's not a
Yeah,
problem.
I'm gonna catch up to him. Yeah, it doesn't. I'll move the 30 feet. It's not that big of a deal.
Okay.
And I'm gonna grab. He's gonna use his glaive and just come down on him.
Nice. Go ahead and roll damage.
18 to hit.
Yep, that hits. It's a 13 AC, so as long as you're rolling above that, I trust you to roll your damage.
I got 10 points of damage.
Holy cow, you guys are just...
Then, on top of this, I have this really cool thing when I rage. Where is it? It's Storm Aura. You gain a 10-foot aura effect when you start your rage. So I would have like ran up to him and then raged. And as a bonus action on each of your turns. Wait, you gain 10 feet aura when you start your rage, and as a bonus action on each of your turns, when activated, one creature of your choice in your aura takes lightning damage. So I don't know if I 100% understand what that's saying. I don't know if I have to wait till next turn.
Does it say... No, I think that's when it's activated, so I think you're good.
Okay, so yeah, he'll take 1d6.
Do they just take the damage, or do they have to make a save?
They make a dex save.
Okay. When this effect is activated, you choose one creature you can see within your aura. Yeah, and make a dex save. Okay. So I'm gonna make a dex save. What am I trying to beat?
11.
He beats that.
Alright, so he takes 2 points of lightning damage.
Okay. Cool. The Displacer Beast has already taken its turn. It's moved. Shirley is up. Shirley trying to attack, or...
Shirley, what you doing?
Surely, I'm still grappled, right? Or restrained?
I think you have
it moves.
Constitution.
Yeah.
Oh, it moves. I'm no longer restrained.
So the
Yeah.
lingering effect doesn't affect it.
I'm just gonna have it just move, so it's not gonna be a lingering effect. I mean, yeah.
Okay, I want to shoot its eye.
Do it.
Not 20.
Oh,
Whoa! That's awesome. We love that. Go ahead and roll damage. Your strike is true, and you hit it right in the eye. Sink.
And also 2d6, that's what you said.
yeah.
Well, and it's plus what? Plus 3?
Plus 3, yes.
So that's 10 points of damage. I rolled a 1 and a 6.
10 points of damage.
And it gets a lingering effect in the eye. That's
in the eye.
good job calling out. I do like the call out stuff.
Yeah. So from now on, because its eye is like, you have an arrow that's just has gone through its like in its eye. Basically, it's gonna have disadvantage on any perception checks or anything right now to see. Right, it's only using one eye, so anything that it has to rely on its vision for, it's gonna be definitely heavily affected. So
And then,
if it loses another eye, then it would be blinded.
Wait, I want to use my cunning at hide.
Okay. Go ahead and roll stealth.
I'm like putting my swords away to like, okay, I'm going to heal Shirley. Wait, where'd he go?
Wasn't there a d10 that I had to roll on my turn?
That was the lingering effect.
Yeah, okay. Since it moved, then.
Yeah, then it didn't affect it.
Also a nat 20 for
Nice.
Right.
I love it.
So that's 27 for stealth.
That's awesome. Thornton, you're up.
Okay. So, just as a clarifying question, if I am going to quicken spell, at what point do I need to declare that? Can I cast a cantrip and then quicken a spell?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
In case I don't need it. I don't know. How's the monster looking at this point?
Definitely bloodied. It's your. I mean, it's got an air. It's missing an eye. It was hoping to get away with a clean exit, taking on the smallest member of whatever this group of creatures are, and it was heavily shocked when things aren't going its way.
Okay. Then I am going to... Sorry, I had a plan and then... okay. You know what? I don't care. I'm gonna use Witch Bolt. Because I feel like it. Want to make sure it's dead.
Alright.
Alright. And I shouldn't have bothered. Maybe. 13? That's its AC, right?
13
Meets it, beats it?
Meets it, beats it, yep.
Yes! Okay.
Wow.
Sorry.
Wow. That was risky.
Where's my...
Now remember, you guys, it takes longer to get your spells and things back. And to take long rests, so
That's one more. Using one.
you're good. I just want to make sure you guys are aware.
Alright. And it only takes 7 points of lightning damage.
7 points. Hey, 7's nothing.
But if it lasts another round, I could do 2.
7's nothing to sneeze at.
Not at this level, anyways.
Okay. We are back at the top. Lars, so you see this creature. Give me an insight check as you are watching this creature here.
Would it by chance be able to use like a nature check to kind of understand what's going on, or you want me to do insight?
I will allow animal handling instead, if you'd prefer that.
Insight and animal handling are the same thing, so it doesn't really matter. That's a 6.
6.
It's a killer. It's a bloodthirsty killer.
It's a bloodthirsty killer. I mean, you can tell it's hurt, and it's an animal, so it's either going to do one of two things here. It's either going to be more aggressive or it's going to try and flee. You don't know which. I can't
tell what it's going to do, but I can reasonably understand what it would want to do.
Yeah.
I'd actually like to do a medicine check to see how close it is to dying.
Are you wanting this to be your action? Is that what you're...
I will actually let this be my action.
Okay. Go ahead.
That is a 24.
24. I'll actually allow this to be your bonus action because you're proficient in medicine, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. It's pretty hurt. I mean, you could probably get it down with how well you guys have been rolling. 3 people.
3 people. Do the wounds look recoverable, or like would it? Basically, what I'm saying is like, should we mercy kill this bad boy, or should we just let it go if it ends up choosing to run?
It could potentially recover from some things. It's not recovering from the eye. That thing's
no.
gone.
I think it's probably going to struggle. So best to try to take it out.
Just to put her down.
Yep. Okay, I will use my my action then to attack. I'll run up the 30 feet since I can't find Shirley to heal him at the moment, and I will again bring my short sword down. This time, though, rather than trying to chop it off, I'm kind of going for more of a clean kill, like on the side of the throat. And I'm kind of bringing both weapons down at the same time, crossing my scimitar and my short sword on its neck.
Okay.
As I kind of batter things away, the tentacles away come down at it.
Sure.
I still have advantage from my last Vex that I used on it, so this will be with advantage. Does it have its feature
it does
out?
Not yet.
All right. That is a 17 to hit.
That hits.
That's 7 points of damage for the first attack on the short sword. And then, because I Vex again, I can roll with advantage on my scimitar.
Okay.
For my extra offhand attack using the neck. That is a 14 to hit.
You're good. You know the AC.
I do. And that's 8 points of damage.
Oof. It is hurt. It's so close.
All right, Al, it's you.
Al, it's you.
My turn. Well, I'm gonna swing real hard right on top of its head. I'm just gonna go all out for it.
Do it.
Let's see here. I get a 12.
A 12 misses.
Yeah. Oh well, then I suck.
But you are right next to Lars, and you can try to move around the beast to get advantage. You have your movement. You can move beforehand to do that.
If you would be so kind to let me do so, that would be amazing.
Yeah, you're a smart person. I imagine that's what you would do.
It would be great, but I rolled an 11. So
On the second one as well?
yeah.
Oh man.
Oh no.
So I'll just miss it. He just is like
You just
Oh.
miss. This creature is like it's like trying to like paw while also trying to back up. Like you see it like with its shoulders like, trying to like back away. It's up. You watch as this is not going the way it thought, and it's not in a playful mood anymore. It's gonna try to flee. The disengage action isn't really something it would know how to do, but in a sense it's gonna try to, like, with its ability to displace itself, you kind of watch as two of them kind of form up, and it's going to try and use the confusion of that to back away. So it will disengage and try to make a move
and
for
it's
it.
escaping.
And it's going to move 40 feet this turn.
Perfect.
Okay.
So,
Well,
Shirley could attempt, both Shirley and Thornton could try to do something if they wanted to.
Lemon, do you want to try to kill it?
Yeah, I want to go for its other eye.
You want to go for its other eye?
Yeah.
That'd be a hard shot because its back is towards you. It's running away. But you certainly, nothing's stopping you. Go for it. You know where the eyes are from the back of the head.
Animal. What animal? But it attacked me first.
You get advantage because you're hidden. I'm assuming with
It'd just
27.
be a straight roll because it has its...
Yeah.
That's a 17 to hit.
17 does hit with your crossbow. Is that what you're doing?
Yeah, since he's far away and running away.
Mm-hmm.
And you get a roll your sneak attack with it, so do 2d6. This one.
Same thing. That's 7,
10.
10 points of damage again.
Pretty good.
10 point... Oh, we lost Joy. 10 points of damage. It is still... it's still up, just hanging on. It's slowing down. You can see there's lots of blood. It wouldn't be hard to probably track this beast if you wanted to.
I know that. I know how to, and I have Hunter's Mark on it, so it'd be really easy.
It's up to Thornton to decide what happens here, if you're going to let it go or if you're going to finish it off.
I'm going to attempt to finish it off. I would assume it's probably moved out of range for my witch bolt to use that again.
What is the range of witch bolt?
I believe it is. What is it? 60 feet.
You can move 30 feet and then it would still be in, or even just 20 feet and it would be in.
All right. So then I would bonus action use my witch bolt.
Okay.
For 1 measly point of damage.
Oh,
1 measly point is close, but not close
And
enough.
then I'm going to, because I can also cast a cantrip, right?
You
Can
used
I
your
do
bonus.
You have your bonus action, so yes, you have an action. Yep.
I'd like to cast Sorceress Burst.
Ooh.
And I'm going to make it fire damage. Let's see. Range attack roll. Here we go. If I can hit it, that's the question. And I cannot hit it, so never mind.
It's not with disadvantage. If you're rolling with disadvantage, it's not.
No.
Okay.
I just rolled a 5, and my +5 is not going to cut it, so
No.
I guess it's getting away.
Dang. I mean, it's if you want to, you can try to finish it. It's Lars is up. It's 40 feet away.
It's 40 feet away, or it did it? I guess it is 40 feet. I have a short bow.
It only took the disengage action. It didn't dash.
Yep. I'll put away both my swords, grab out my short bow, and I'll try to hit a shot.
Okay.
This is not with advantage, but I've
got it. Put it down. Put it down.
This is feel kind of bad. I don't get it.
It's like running away. You can see its tentacles. Like it's close to just being able to disappear within the brush.
That was 12, so I miss.
You missed.
No!
Oh.
And
That's
do
another
you have any ranged anything?
I do. Yeah, I have a hand crossbow.
Okay. Are you gonna take the shot?
I am, which is a 17.
7
Dang.
points. What's the damage?
8 points.
That'll do it.
Yeah.
What
I come back.
the floor is yours. What
The
happens?
floor? How do I kill it?
Yeah, what happens? What does this look like?
I don't like. He sees like a shimmer. It's like I feel like there's both beasts, and he's aiming at the wrong one, and then he sees a shimmer and just at right the last second, pulls off and hits, shoots, and just barely clips it, just right in the back of the skull.
And with that, you hear like a kind of meow, kind of like sound as it collapses, kind of past the brush. Heck, yeah. Good job.
Good.
that was an impressive shot.
Thank you. I think.
How did that thing sneak up on us?
I fell asleep.
Of course you did.
Shirley, are you still around? Are you okay? You need any medical attention? I am a trained physician. Shirley, do you need any medical attention? You're still up in the tree somewhere?
No, I'm on the ground because I'm at
Dead?
right? I haven't healed at all.
Yeah, I'll heal you up. You can I'll come up with my healing supplies, and you can roll one of your hit dice, expend one of your hit dice, and add your proficiency bonus to it, and heal that much. So roll a d8 plus 2, and take that much healing. Yep. This healer origin feat is actually really nice.
That's 8 for that one.
Oh,
how
just-
much uses does the healer kit have, Chase?
10. So I've used it 3 times, so I have 7 more. And I can make another healer's kit with my herbalism kit.
Okay, cool. So you guys probably had enough rations in your packs for like a week or so. That's usually, I feel like that's accurate. That's usually how that works. So you guys have been out here 2 days. So
We got 3 more.
5 more. Math.
5 more.
5 more.
More days of
I
rest.
think
5
it
more
works.
days of rest.
Rest or rations?
Or rations. Sorry, rations. Rations. So, if you can, I know everyone's tired and ready to go, but if you can give me 5 more minutes, I think we can get to where I want to stop at.
Could I just, this doesn't have to happen very much on screen, but could I dress and take meat from the kill of this beast? Does it have meat that would be edible for us, or any components that we could end up selling later on if we were able to get out of here?
Oh yeah, that's a good.
You would need to do a skinning a beast. I will let you choose.
I'm a ranger. Like, I know how to skin a bit.
You are a ranger. You know how to do what I guess the difference is you're trying to get, like, you can get meat. That's probably fine. But if you're trying to get components or things to possibly sell and keep them intact, there's gonna need to be a roll. Does that make sense?
Sure, yeah.
Now, what role do you think is most appropriate? We can do survival, medicine, or possibly nature.
Any of those, I would prefer. I think if I'm trying to gather some, things, I think it'd either be nature or medicine. Okay. If you allow me to consult my book while I'm doing it, my book on.
Is it on nature or is it just on plants?
I don't really know how the books work.
Let's do medicine just for the fact that you're trying to maintain you're trying to preserve.
Yes, it's more of the skill.
Yes.
And I will say, we probably need to talk about the book thing, just because I want to get your opinion on how it works.
Yeah, I've never seen it, so I don't know. We'll look it up.
It might be specific to plants, if we end up saying that, which I'm already.
Great. It will take time. Probably an hour of your guys' time to do so, but that's fine. You have time
all day
to do it. Yeah, do what you need. 15 will get you, something. 20 will get you more, and 25 will get you everything.
Okay. Just a straight medicine check, okay?
Here we go.
They don't assist me.
What'd you get?
I got a nat 1 plus 6, so a 7.
You're able to get some meat. It's not going to last you very long with it being unrefrigerated and,
Probably be our dinner for tonight.
Sure. Easy enough. Okay, which hexes are you going to try to go into real quick? Let's see if we can get you where you're trying to go.
The one next to 18, the one next to 19, and into 49.
49. So you're in, which one are you in right now? You're next to 17?
130, yeah.
130, so you're going
129, 128.
Okay. Yeah. So go ahead and roll for each of those real quick. Let's just make sure you can thoroughly get in there. And just so you guys know, I should have been keeping track of this, but you're more than welcome to help out in these rolls as you guys are going through. So you guys can give the help action so that he has advantage as you guys are exploring through this. That's more than fine.
Sorry, I've been rolling so much, guys. I feel kind of bad about it.
It's all good. Better you than me.
We love it.
My first roll that I did without help, because I just rolled before you explained that, was a 15. So, does anyone want to help me for the next 2?
I will help you.
I will.
Perfect.
You got help.
Extra help.
Roll with advantage.
I rolled the exact same number, which was a 10, so it means I got 14.
That's okay. We just needed. What did I say that you guys needed? Was it 15s?
Remember.
Last one.
Yeah, last one. Let's see if you're one shy or not. I probably would have just moved you there. Be a 15, but you can see as you're coming in on that last roll, instead of going directly where you thought you were going, you ended up swinging a little bit more east. But you can see around you that as you're looking through this jungle, it's starting to peel out into almost this hill kind of country, like this hilly area of this.
Oh, so it's open like a plains almost.
Yeah. So you can see that, and you can still basically end up in the same hex, but you ended up a little bit further south.
I see. We're coming into it at a different angle.
Yeah.
My next roll was 17. So
great.
Heck yes.
You move into the hex that you want to, and you can see the tower is about 3 miles away. You can
at
see
the center of that.
What?
At the center, or wait a minute.
It's in the. Go ahead.
Let me look at the note. It says, I made it to the tower. It was a waste. It was Argot, but they went about 3 leagues past the tower before they had to backtrack. While there, I found a ballista and a door. So is that 3 leagues more past the tower that we need to get to?
Based on the note, that's what it says. But you've made it to the. I mean, you're 1 hex away from the tower. So if you wanted to spend, what is it, 2 more hours or so, basically, like if you want to try and push forward and get into that.
We can faster on the plains than we do in the jungle, right?
You can, yeah. I think it's only. Yeah, I mean, you'd be able to move into the plains, I think, without taking the 8 hours thing. So do you want to move into that? I mean, you can see it clearly. I would say you don't even really need to make a check moving into it. It's kind of flat ground. You know where you're going.
Maybe that's a good place for us to set up camp. It might be a little more sheltered and protected. And we can set up a good base camp and then start looking for the place later on.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
Good idea.
You guys push forward. You make it to whatever this kind of tower is. And as you're kind of looking around, just as the note said, it looks like it's been basically picked clean. But this does seem like a very safe place that you guys could set up camp and rest. So.
Brilliant.
I imagine, for simplicity's sake, you guys set up all the precautions needed, and you guys rest in this tower, and you guys will get a long rest.
Cool.
Yay.
And get everything back. So.
Awesome.
And that's probably where we're going to call it tonight, is just as you guys are kind of sleeping in the top of this tower, this ransacked tower.
Great. That was fun. That was awesome.
Thank you.
It was
Good,
well done.
Good.
Yeah.
Very
Okay.
well done, McKay.
Yeah, that was
Very
really
well done. Very well done.
What'd you think of the exploration, McKay?
It's not bad. I think it takes more. I think I need more practice, like, so I can be smoother at it. But
Is there anything you would change?
right now, no, because I don't feel comfortable enough to be like, oh, I know this back like the back of my hand. Let's change this, right?
I think and there's probably a lot more going in on your side when you're doing like random rolls to see like what we're encountering or what we could encounter
Yeah.
in these X spots that, for us, we're just like, okay, we're just trying to kind of rush through. We're not really trying to dig in. But, this next session when we're actually like looking for the doorway and the ballista, we might have more rolls where we're finding hidden things.
Right, exactly. Where you're trying to search, you're trying to get to the right spot. And like, you guys probably took. I mean, I have things on my map. I have tons of hidden things. You probably took the safest route, to be honest.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
You kind
Hey,
of
I don't want to brag. I'm good at my job.
You kind of avoided the majority of my various things, and that's okay. Like, right. And again, I think if you played with this more, you'd get more used to how it works, right? This was our first time, so we're like, okay, how does this work? How does this do things? But I'm gonna end the session now, real quick. Dungeon house.
Dungeon house.
House.
Dungeon house.
Yeah, I thought
Dungeon house.